This is that hood girl, straight masterpiece. Styling, wildin', living up in the city. Why am I singing that song? I don't fucking know. It's freaking weird. All right, just waiting for everybody else to get here. I'm pretty sure I sent out the right link. People watching the beginning of this cast thinking I'm crazy, talking to myself. But oh yeah, I got to get the chat up. Why didn't I put up the freaking chat? How do I do it again? How do I do this? Pop out chat. Got some people in the chat already.
Yep.
Oh, Gab is here.
Yeah, it's just me so far. I was like, where is everyone? It's getting super close to the time.
I know.
They better not.
Sound like earlier. They better not bail on me.
Yeah, I know. That's what I was just thinking. Because, like, we had a pretty good lineup from what I saw.
Yeah. Some people might be here a little bit late.
Okay.
I don't even know if I sent it out to JRPG. Did I send it? No, I did not. What kind of person am I?
Uh-oh.
All right, that should be everybody.
Yo. Hey, guys.
Ooh, Bow and
it's
Soul are here.
Bow and Souls.
What's up?
All right, what's going on, buddy?
Not much. It's going to be a packed house today, it looks like.
Yeah, that's what it looks like.
That's an awesome new profile pic, Gabby.
Thank you. I saw it and I was like, this is so cute.
I'm actually trying to
Morgana.
get a new one myself, but
I didn't even notice that was Morgana.
Yo, I didn't know that was a Morgana either. I was like, what is that? I thought it was just some cute.
Me too.
No, it's Morgana. It's so cute. I just love Morgana, guys. It's okay.
Well, that's pretty cool. I don't know his whole story just yet.
Yeah, me neither.
Neither do I. I think you guys are further than me in Persona 5 anyway. I'm only like just getting to Futaba's Palace.
I'm on my second
I like-
playthrough.
I like
hate
literally
you,
just got done with the top.
Oh
I'm
my
doing the
God.
part where they're all like meeting Futaba and trying to get her to open up.
Yeah, you guys are about like a week behind me. Well, Bow, he's on his second playthrough.
Give me like just tomorrow. I will just plow past you because I have nothing to do. Oh, JRPG is
I
here.
just got.
Hey, what's up?
Yo, what's up, JRPG?
Hello.
I just realized. Okay, who are we missing? Shintai, Nightmare. Quite a few. I think 3 more people.
I figured no, not Shintai. Nightmare be the first one in here.
I know,
Yeah.
right? You drop it in places. You be like, yo, let's go. Like, oh my God, I want the podcast. Like, where you at, Sway?
Yeah.
Okay. I had to give away stuff up. I think there's more than 100 at this point.
Oh, snap.
Somebody's gonna get lucky.
Let me matter of fact, let me open up the chat. Did I pop out?
How do you guys have it set up? I just got the Hangout window open and I got the chat next to it.
Yeah, I just did the pop out thing. So
Nightmare is here.
And there he is.
hey,
Hey, man. Hey, guys.
hey, Blandrew in the chat.
Ah, Blandrew's in the chat. He's in the chat. Okay. Not a big deal.
It's comfy in the chat when you don't have to do anything.
All right, when you don't have to talk.
Yeah.
How he hasn't played.
Oh, he's
been
at
playing here.
work.
Like, okay. Oh, he's at work. Oh.
So, guys, you chose the perfect wrong moment because I'm in the middle of the boss fight of Persona 5. Shit,
We were wondering why you weren't the first one in here.
You know what? Since it was
Actually-
Persona 5 related, you get a pass.
True,
I'm actually
true.
in the middle of having a conversation in Persona 5. Like I have it on right now.
I'm playing
The
Mario
only
Kart.
one that doesn't have Persona 5 right now? What's going on? Oh, I do have it up. But I'm in this dungeon. I got no more SP left. I have to go.
It's time to leave, man. Time to dip.
I'm trying not to because I want to at least get to the freaking treasure room.
No curry.
If you haven't done it yet, to make your life like a
been
million
doing
times easier, max out the Depth social link, and she gives you SP Regan accessories.
Wait, which one?
Makes your life just
The
easy.
Oh
Depth
yeah.
social
I
link.
actually have a few equipped. Yeah. The Tay. What's her name?
I forgot her
Oh,
name,
the
but-
doctor?
Nurse. Yeah. I just say Tay Bay.
Yeah, she might
Punk
be best for me. I haven't maxed out anybody's social link just yet.
Me neither.
I think I maxed out Ryu's at like the third dungeon, but
Can you
I was
guys hear me?
Yay!
Yes.
Hey, what's up?
You can hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. All right.
Oh, it's like
give me
covered.
one, yeah, what up? Sorry. All right, give me 20 seconds. Okay? 1 second. All right,
Take your
thanks.
time.
1 second.
Yeah. I think the highest social link I have is 7. So I'm close.
I had Anne maxed out, but I didn't save it just yet. I don't know. I was just looking to see how the romance was. And that just come to tell me I didn't like Anne
second
like that.
persona is like kind of disappointing to me.
Oh, I
It is.
thought you said you liked it.
Not her second persona, no.
Wait, her first one is better in comparison.
In my opinion, yeah.
Ah.
It's like I feel almost everyone got a downgrade with their second personas except for 2 people.
Oh, damn.
All right. I
That
have
sucks.
returned. So, real quick, are we live? Are we for reals on the YouTube?
Yes.
Not
Yes, we
yet.
are.
Okay,
Yeah,
we're on the
we're
YouTube.
on.
Wait, we are on
Oh,
the
we are.
YouTubies? Oh, hey,
Yeah,
YouTube.
I think. Yeah, didn't you go live? I think you went live.
Yeah, I went live. I was live.
Okay.
I didn't even know we were live. Like, cool.
Okay, real quick, I haven't played Persona 5, so before we start dropping spoilers, please keep I have been avoiding Persona 5 since forever. So just don't ruin this for me. I want to play
Okay,
this.
all right, good.
Just keep that in mind.
Oh
That's it.
man,
Once we talk about Nier Automata, though, has everyone played Nier Automata? Because oh boy,
Nah,
that's
not
one
yet.
I haven't gotten into yet.
I
you're
haven't
gonna
finished it, but you can spoil it for me all you want. It doesn't really matter to me.
Oh
I don't
god.
think I'm gonna get back to it for a while.
Oh man, I am balls deep in that game, man. Balls deep.
What route are you on right now?
What do you mean what route? You mean what route am I replaying? Because I've gotten all of them.
Oh, okay.
I think you understand, man. I'm reading books on this shit. This game has you wrapped around its pretty little finger. So, oh yeah, I'm all about the
Goddamn.
lore.
I stopped on 9S.
Going hard for Nier.
9S just made me so mad I couldn't even do it anymore.
So
'Cause
really,
because every time I replayed his beginning part, I kept dying, and then I had to
Okay,
start
you know
all
what?
the way
That's
from the
fair.
beginning. And I was like,
That's
I can't do this. I hate you,
Is the
9S.
save system really that bad in that game? Like I've heard, or people are exaggerating?
No, he's just shit at the game.
it's the joke endings that are best
Yes.
that prevent it. So, because if you have autosave and you had set a joke ending, you just might screw yourself up. So
Yep.
it's best that you
I don't know
save
how
when
many
you want
times.
to save. Yeah, during 9S's beginning part, I died multiple times too, so I understand your frustration. But there are 2 joke endings in there, so
Yep.
Be
and then I
wary.
got it all of them.
me too.
I was so mad I had to do it again. I had to carry
Exactly.
the oil to the robot. I was like, stop it. I can't.
I'm with you there, so I understand your frustration. But let me tell you, oh my god, if you could just brave through that one, oh my god, it gets fucking bananas. So
I think I did brave through that part, and I just stopped because Persona 5 came out, and that was it. Yeah,
and then
yes.
you were done.
Yeah.
Yeah, I only got 3 hours into it, and then it was 25 hours later, Persona 5. I need a break.
Yeah.
Let's play Nier again.
Oh man, oh gosh, that game is so good. I can replay Nier all day, Nier Automata. I don't even care. I love both of them. I mean, Nier Automata is infinitely better. Don't get me wrong, but
The first one too?
Oh, I love the first one. I'm about it. I beat the first one multiple times. Oh yeah, but like Nier Automata is definitely better, hands down. Like, don't doubt that.
Oh wow.
Oh yeah.
I would love to hear what Shintai
So
has to say
Babai,
about that.
so Babai, that reminds me, where the fuck is Shintai?
I know.
Oh, yeah.
I was just saying.
I mean, we already
Listen,
knew
man.
that Landru couldn't be here, but where is Shintai?
Yeah, Shintai, he's slacking, man.
Somebody finds him, you tell him he has a job, you know?
I know, right?
He has
Just tell us
to
all about Nier.
He has to provide for the people.
That's right. Like it.
Alrighty, so I think everybody who's supposed to be here is here except for Shintai. Welcome everybody to HPMP JRPG Podcast, episode 15. We got some familiar faces, 2 new faces. If I want to thank you guys for taking time out of your schedule to be here with me.
No problem.
Busy. We all got stuff to do, like playing Persona 5. I know that's more important. Thank you all for coming out.
Of course.
No
Thank
problem.
you for having me. I appreciate that. So,
All right, so let's start off with intros. Let's get the new people here. JRPG, haven't heard much from you. Tell us your favorite JRPG, man. If he's even there.
cricket.
Okay, he's probably not there. Okay, that's not a big deal. All right, go ahead,
Maybe he's
Pelvic.
just shy.
He said you guys can't hear me, or yeah.
No, you're here.
Can't hear you.
I can't hear him.
Try replugging your mic or whatever.
Or diving
Or
in, diving
leaving
back
and
out.
coming back in. Yeah.
Yeah. Pelvic, go ahead with your intro. Tell us who you are, what you do in this YouTube game or Twitter game or whatever you do, and tell us your favorite JRPG of all time.
Alrighty, what's up, guys? My name is Lady Pelvic with Pelvic Gaming, and I do a lot of reviews, top 5s, and let's plays. Mainly reviews and top 5s. I go to conventions and do some like interviews. I'm actually working on my first indie dev interview right now, so that's kind of really exciting. And what JRPG am I currently playing? Probably Nier Automata. Like, yeah. I'm still on that life.
Favorite JRPG of all time.
Oh, favorite Nier Automata. Like I don't think you understand. Nier Automata is now the bar for JRPGs for me. Because first I was like, man, Final Fantasy IX is really good. Nier is really good. But Nier Automata just like, you all know Nier Automata gets me. It's because it's dark and edgy. Like a lot of JRPGs, yeah, you know, there's murder and stuff. Murder's bad, I get it. But like the Yoko Taro is just such a sick, twisted man. And I'm like, oh my gosh. I love like how deep and like disgusting your storytelling is. It's the best. I'm like, oh, take me.
I think he's
So-
not disgusting enough and he makes it too complicated, but okay.
Oh my gosh, are we about to debate? Is this up to be the HPMP
Yeah.
debate?
Yeah.
No.
It is complex. It is complex. Don't get me wrong, but I like digging sometimes.
No.
Sometimes.
I agree. It's a fun concept to have, and complicated games can be fun. But I think for the thematic, it's a little bit too complicated in this case. But I will not say that
Alright.
it's bad. It's just a little bit harder to dig into it than usual.
Okay. All right.
Nier
All right.
Automata is too hard to dive into, like the whole. Oh, you talking about the whole lore?
More of a whole lore. The game itself doesn't seem to be that complicated from a gameplay perspective. I mean, come on, you died to the bullet hell sections that I would say usual
Okay, to be
Sunday.
fair, yeah, I'm
I
not
hate
crazy
bullet
about the
hell.
bullet hell section either, to be honest. But I still feel like there was nothing inherently wrong with it. You know what I mean? So,
Yeah.
Just
It's
put on
cool,
easy.
isn't
The
it?
game plays itself.
Oh, we can hear Jay now.
Hello.
Hello.
Hey.
Ah, there you are.
Hey. Yeah, I've been so confused. Hangouts I've never used before, and I was looking for like a push to talk key.
Well, welcome.
Welcome.
Yeah, man. Welcome. Introduce yourself and tell us your favorite JRPG, man.
I am JRPG, and my favorite JRPG, I guess, is like Final Fantasy IX or Tales of Symphonia or Tales of
Nice.
Exilia or
we have a problem, but okay.
Like
Right.
any of the
Yeah, I'm with you there.
you're the person saying Exilia. Like,
What's wrong with Exilia?
You know,
I think Exilia is so underrated.
Wait,
just like-
is
I
it
just-
a 1 or
No,
2?
Exilia, hey, I like
One.
Exilia. I like Exilia. You know, I thought Exilia was
One,
good.
of course, and Exilia 2 is okay, but
That's
Exilia-
not
bullshit.
great.
Exilia
I
2
think
is
they're
awesome.
I think they're both equally good in their own way.
Hey, Exilia 2 was needed work, but it wasn't
Exilia
as bad as I
2
thought. Wasn't as bad as I thought.
Exilia 2,
Exilia
I
2
got
was
to
better
have
than-
Gaius in my team. That was the greatest part.
True.
Exilia 2
True.
was way better.
True.
than
Guys, it's cool. I like guys.
Don't even front.
Luger was awesome. I love his gameplay. Probably the best Tales of character we've had in a while.
Agreed.
Nah, I like Velvet.
I haven't played.
Oh
but-
yeah. I forgot. Dang, I forgot about Berseria. Never mind.
I don't know. I think I've got unpopular opinions about Berseria because Tales is my favorite series, but I just don't like Berseria that much.
Wow, I heard great things about it. I haven't played it, but I heard great things
I
about it.
think
Wait,
you're
wait,
the
I-
only
hey,
person
if
I've
you-
ever heard say that.
I
Yeah.
know. I want to love it. I really do want to love it. And the best part, I think, is the way it ties into Zestiria, but I don't know. I don't have an attachment to any character in Berseria. Not Velvet. I mean, the closest is Magilu, but even then.
Did you like
Actually-
Zestiria?
Zestiria was okay-ish, but I also wasn't really angry about the whole Alicia thing.
Oh, me either.
Well,
Alicia can go screw herself.
yeah.
Dude. I hate her.
Well, that was
I
just a
think
whole
Berseria actually made me appreciate Zestiria more, surprisingly, with all the little like throwbacks toward them. When you're
Oh
playing
yeah,
some
for
Berseria.
sure.
That's the judgmental sound.
The series to me was decent.
Garbage?
I mean, I was disappointed by all the stuff that happened with it, with Alicia and whatnot. And it
Why?
has a lot of
though?
ideas
Who
that are
cares? It
undercooked.
wasn't all that great.
Yeah, I think people were overhyping that.
Look,
Was
Edna
she
was
really-
the greatest
she's not-
character of
She
all
wasn't a
time.
bad character, but was she really was it
She
really
was
worth
necessary.
all the fucking controversy?
She wasn't even that memorable.
Yeah.
Like it's just the controversy that makes me think of her mostly.
Honestly, I think the most memorable thing about her was her design, not even her character.
True.
Yeah.
So true.
Yeah.
The whack out
She had
hairstyle.
a really good design, but
yeah,
as
she
far
was
as her
really good.
personality goes,
It was boring.
Holy
Oh.
crap! I forgot to send
I,
an invite.
I think a friend of
I've seen a
mine
little-
said it best. She was just basically Soray's cheerleader.
True.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, she could have had more to do if she didn't get freaking kicked out of the story in the beginning, and then she could have been a little bit
And
more.
then she got replaced by Rose, who was a way better character.
Oh yeah. I was about to bring that up.
Rose is way more interesting. She's got more personality. She's got more spunk. She's got more booty. She's got more everything.
I don't know about booty, but all right.
Ugh.
Okay.
Rose annoyed me too.
But,
I liked Rose.
Look,
I thought she was
all I
pretty
need
cool.
is a game of 80 hours just worth of Edna, and I'll be happy.
Yes, thank you. Thank you.
Well,
What's so great about
Oh,
Edna?
that's another thing that made me appreciate Berseria more. The throwback to Edna. I'm not gonna spoil anything if you guys haven't played Berseria. So.
Thank you.
Yeah, that was my favorite bit in Berseria the first time.
Yeah,
that little-
me too. I love that.
Mhm.
I'm surprised we're going to Tales and not into Persona since this is.
Hey,
Not
hey,
yet.
you know all these things.
Actually, we haven't even finished intros.
Intros
yet.
just yet.
Sorry.
Wait, I got one more question for JRPG. Where do you put Tales of the Abyss on the spectrum?
See, I never played the PS2 one back in the
What?
day, but I have played the 3DS one.
Oh, okay.
Of course.
Okay.
Okay, because
Okay.
I was about to get that kick button ready. You know?
Yeah, you know what? That's a good one because
You're about to get booted.
Berseria and said his
Um,
favorite.
Abyss is I guess number 4 for me.
Okay, as long as it's in the top
Wow.
5. If it's in the top 5, I'm happy.
It's
Yeah,
gonna
look,
be
Three,
number
though?
one.
To be honest, Berseria didn't make my top 5.
That's is it in the top 10?
Yeah, top 10.
Okay, all right, cool.
There's only so many.
You're
Tales.
starting to run out of
Yeah, right, that's all time. Unless we're counting Tales of the World and that.
Tales of the World sucks.
Oh,
I
tell
liked
me
it when it
about
first came out on PSP. I was
I love
hyped
the
about
third.
it.
I
The
like
third
the
one is
second
awesome.
one. I think the
I think
Oh,
Tales
yeah,
of the
yeah. I
World
didn't
might
play
be
the
my
third
least favorite, but then I remember Tales of Symphonia 2 exists, and I'm like, no, that's my least favorite.
You know what Tales game is kind of fun and kind of underrated? That one
Looks
with
like
the little
hearts.
kids would have the costumes,
Okay.
and that one never came out though.
Oh, it never came overseas.
Yeah, it was like I guess it was.
Tales of Hearts.
I did, and
Wait,
I hope
what?
you guys don't like that.
I love Tales
Well,
of Hearts. I
that's why
really,
you don't
really like
hate
that
it.
game.
I
If-
hated Tales of Hearts.
I couldn't
Tales of
finish
Hearts
it.
are
I don't
okay.
lie.
If we got the
I'm-
DS version, I would have been happy.
I really
No,
like
I
the
didn't- I
DS
could not
version, but the
stand
remake is
Tales of
kind
Hearts
of.
are.
It's more on the lower end of the spectrum for me. Like it wasn't shit. It wasn't Zesteria bad.
That was shit,
Zesteria
man.
is the worst. Ugh, I hate Zesteria so much. I
It's
can't.
not that
No,
bad.
it is. It
It's not
is.
as bad
It
as
just
Hearts.
is. And, I
Symphonia
rather
2
Hearts
is the
than
worst.
Zesteria. Oh, touche.
So Legendia was
was
agreed
Touche.
the worst.
Tales of Symphonia 2 is the worst. I stand corrected. Tales of Symphonia 2 is the absolute fucking worst.
Oh yeah,
Symphonia 2 is the worst.
Mill, that little bitch.
Thank you. Thank you. Bless.
Hey, let's have a flashback to a scene we just saw 5 minutes ago.
I hated that
Let's
little bitch.
let's show the entire scene.
I think we can all agree though. Richter, he made the game bearable.
Richter?
No,
He was pretty
Who's
forgettable
Richter
for me,
again?
honestly.
Who's Richter?
That all right? Like who's that?
I thought Richter was awesome. I
I mean,
mean,
he didn't make.
No, I'm
He
serious.
suddenly turned a bad game
He was the
into.
red-haired dude that like helped
Oh,
me or
oh,
whatever.
okay, yeah, he was cool. Even though I just remembered him, but yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
He be speaking.
Wait a
some
minute,
deep
is that
stuff.
the guy that
decent
said
character, but he didn't suddenly make the game all right.
He was the one that started
disappointing.
that
He was
magic is
disappointing,
the
though.
thing that turns dreams into reality crap.
Yeah, you
that
know
was
what? I
him.
can't even hate on that guy.
Oh,
because
you know what we
that-
forgot? You know what we forgot? Someone just mentioned in the chat. Grace's F, great game. That was my first Tales of game.
Oh,
Favorite
man.
battle
Yeah,
system ever.
That
That
was
is great.
same year. That's definitely
Great.
my top 3.
Yeah.
That's an
Yeah, great.
underrated Tales game. That's a game that gets a
Amazing.
lot of shit that doesn't
King Richard.
deserve it.
No, I think it's an overrated Tales game.
No,
I
it's
can't
not.
stand
No,
Grace's
it's
F.
not.
Everybody fucking points out
You
Tales
not
of
know
Grace's
Good job,
how
F.
much
good job,
shit
Chad.
Grace's gets. Grace's gets so much shit you don't even know. I have
Yeah, from me, like 90% of it is from me.
I have a video of my top 5 favorite Tales games I did like fucking years ago, and I still get people commenting going, "Man, fuck Grace's." I had to make a video called "Is Grace's overhated?" And that video is filled with comments going, "Man, fuck this game." So fuck you.
Why?
That game
You
gets
know,
so much shit.
No, Grace's was a great game. However, I will admit I didn't actually beat it because I got to the super like the real final boss or whatever, and I was like, oh fuck, and then I didn't beat it. But it was still a great game though. But it is fuck that game. I understand the fuck
Awesome
that
game.
game. But it is a great game. Yes, indeed. We should continue with intros, yeah?
Yeah, let's keep
Yeah,
going with
yeah.
that. This is like
Don't have to.
classic HPMP getting up here. So who's next? Jeremy, are you in here? Can you hear us, man?
Yeah, I hear you.
All right, so
Yeah.
yeah, man, you wanna tell us your favorite JRPG, bro?
My intro. What am I supposed to what am I supposed to
Man,
say?
you jamming, man. You the guy that loves, Freedom World.
Love
Out of here, man.
oh,
Tell us who you are, man.
Love the YouTube channeling.
All right.
I am Jammer. You know me. You know what I'm saying. My favorite JRPG. I was gonna go with Persona 4, probably Golden.
Good man. Good man.
Yeah.
Good man.
Okay.
Nightmare, go ahead.
Well, it's Nightmare Alpha, doing stuff on the internet still. Still kind of covering Persona 5 as of now. Well, not as of now. I actually changed the channel just so I'm not distracted from it. But yeah, I'm coming back big with content, I'm guessing, because people have to ask about that, apparently. Content. But well, that's okay. It's okay.
All right. Gab, go ahead.
Hey, it's Gab. You can find me linked down below and on my channel, GabMute. And I believe today is the day we're announcing the giveaway winner, is it not?
Oh, yes, we are.
So people can look forward to that.
Yep. So Bob, go ahead.
Hey guys, Bowser Carriga here. You can find my YouTube at Bowser Carriga and Twitch at Real Bowser Carriga. And I just recently uploaded possibly the worst Persona 5 video ever, but you should definitely check it out because it will make you cringe, laugh, and probably look at me with a look of disdain.
It's the best thing ever.
Now I have to watch this video. Shintai, go ahead.
Oh, you guys know me by now. I'm the loudmouth motherfucker. That's it. That's all.
Yeah, was completely in love with Nier. God knows why.
What do you mean God knows why? I'm fight you on the streets.
Shots fired. Come on.
I'm kidding.
Don't ride through Shinta's neighborhood saying that.
Souls, go ahead.
Hey, what's up? My name is Solo Souls. You can check me out over at YouTube. And yeah, let's get this thing started. If we didn't already.
Yeah, we already kind of kicked it off.
Yeah, we kind of went deep.
Yeah, we're
already.
on fire, man.
I'm gonna start with the Nier topics, but real quick, Shintai, have you played Nier Automata? Like, have you dived into it deep?
Unfortunately, not. Despite my love of Nier, I haven't really played it much. Unfortunately.
I want to know what you thought was better, the first one or Automata.
Well, I can tell you for sure, based on what I have played, the gameplay is definitely a lot better. I mean, there's no contest. There's nobody can. I don't think anyone's going to argue with me on this. The fucking combat destroys the original games.
Absolutely.
Period.
Yeah, I knew that from the demo.
Yeah.
And I don't know if I like the music more yet, but the music that I have heard is top notch. But I don't know. The first game has some of the best music I've ever heard in a game. It would be really hard to top it. But so far, I haven't been disappointed with the music, which is very important for me.
Well said. Well said.
Okay, so Nier Automata, it shipped and digital sales topped 500,000 in Japan and Asia.
That's good.
Surprising.
It's really good.
For, niche. It's definitely niche.
Oh, definitely.
Well, it was niche, the first
No.
one, but then it started to build up a cult following. And now, because Platinum Games made the new Nier, that gave it not necessarily mainstream, but it definitely had more eyes on it because of that.
Gave it a little boost.
Yes.
So I would say that Nier Automata isn't niche. It's not quite mainstream either, but it's definitely broken out of the obscurity of the original.
All right. Okay, but let me ask you guys this. Would Nier Automata be as popular without 2B?
Yes. I think so.
I think so.
Yes.
2B has definitely helped a lot. I mean, I don't think
fair
anyone
enough.
really
Ridiculous.
can deny it.
Just imagine if they only had 9S. Like, just put it that way.
Oh, I think
Only 9S? No.
Well, look, I mean,
excuse you.
it got to the point where like
I mean,
it got to the point where the creator was just like, guys, can you just like send me all of the 2B butt photos? And they actually did. And he was like, guys, I was joking, but thank you.
No, because like it seems to me with her popularity, everybody liking her, they got to the game. They were introduced to the game by pretty much seeing her. And quite honestly, I don't think it would be as popular. Many people would be talking about it as much without her.
I think it started out.
I think
it started
you
out
insert
by
female. Insert female. It doesn't have to be 2B. Just insert female with the button.
You know
what I mean?
This was pretty funny because Yoko Taro said that given the reaction to this game, I now know what I'm going to do with the next one. I've decided upon myself that I'm now going to have a young man with his ass showing all the time.
Oh God, no! Oh God, no!
What's the problem with this equality?
What's wrong with that? I'm just.
He's kidding. He's a troll.
I know.
Oh, okay.
No, I'm reassuring. I'm reassuring Shadow, dude. He's a troll. He loves to fuck with people.
I love his mask or
That
whatever.
being said, I wouldn't be surprised if the next game didn't have some fucking dude running around with his ass out.
or there's an option to
Nier
do it.
Automata does.
I guarantee there's gonna be an option.
I'm about it. I'm about it. 100% about it.
When I saw Nier for the first time, initial reaction wasn't to 2B at all. I was just looking at the gameplay trailer and I was like, "Oh, the gameplay trailer is really." And then I played the demo and I was like, "Wow, this solidified that this is actually a great game." I didn't even look at 2B like she was even like an attractive character at all. It's all the
Because she
fan
didn't
art.
have tits. What?
Well,
That's true.
okay,
Like,
well, okay.
I didn't notice that
Oh
until
snap!
Well, yeah, like all the fan art came out, and then that's when I started saying like, "Oh wow, she's something else."
Pretty.
Well, I think part of it also that you're not an ass man, so. Which is
No. We know.
That's the
we know.
wrong kind of
We
person.
got the ass
We
man
know that.
Shintai over there, and then we got the tits man Shadow. Everyone's seen the
See,
Twitter
if-
video. You can't hide it.
If 2B had big boobs, then you probably would have noticed a lot quicker. I'm just saying.
Just saying.
But 2B has like moderate boobs. You know, they're not like huge like Drake and Guard 5 boobs, but they're like, you know,
Has she seen the Twitter video?
there.
I don't mind. I don't mind at all. I think it's a very acceptable size. I'm not.
Thank
complaining.
you. See, you know what? Thank you. Good for you guys. Are we really talking about boobs right now? Is this
Yes.
Welcome to the normality of HPM. people.
You signed the contract when you came on this podcast. You
Yeah,
had to have known that boobs and butts are going to come up at some.
I don't have a problem with that. Rest assured. Like I prefer myself like a nice butt too, so that's okay. I'm just saying.
What the hell? Am I the only one alone in the boob camp here? Like, what the hell?
Yes,
What the
yes,
hell
sir.
about-
Oh, boobs are
Wrong
great.
kind of
Don't get
person.
me wrong. Boobs are
You were
great.
wrong.
I'm not anti-boob. I just, butts.
Don't worry, Shadow. Don't worry. If everything goes according to plan, you will have plenty of boobs when I'm done with you.
Oh
Yeah,
my
you introduced
gosh.
me to some crazy stuff.
Is there some side deals
really
going
like
on
sitting
here?
around Godra. I think that's why you really like sitting around Godra.
I feel like
Yeah,
there's
several
some
covers and
shadow
shit.
deals going here that we're unaware of.
All right.
A DLC
You talk-
though.
Yeah, Nier DLC with its obscure name. What is the meaning behind that? Does anybody know? What the?
I think it's just because like robots are trying to keep the theme of it, so they just kind
I don't know. It's Yoko Taro. He always has a reason for everything.
of
Yeah, everything's
Basically,
weird
it's
and
some
weird
hidden
for a
message.
reason.
true.
like nobody has to
Mhm.
encrypted this, like decoded, like what these,
I'm sure
these
people are
numbers.
working
Well,
on it.
yeah, I figured if it was a code for something, somebody would have figured it out by now because
Alright.
the fan base is crazy.
Is the DLC out yet? Is the DLC out yet?
I don't.
May
think so.
2nd?
Soon.
Something?
Okay.
May 2nd or
May.
May 5th.
Yeah.
One of the two.
Oh, by the way, Salt, you sound like a robot.
Oh, I do?
Yeah.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's thematically pleasing, but
Let me see if I can fix it.
Yeah. So let's go on to the here. General question for you guys: how often does anybody nowadays replay a JRPG?
Now that I'm older, not often because I simply don't have the time.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Same.
I struggled
it's-
just to get through it once.
Yeah. Unless it's like what was I gonna say? If it has like chapter select, like Nier Automata, then yeah, then I will replay it for days, forever, just to relive those crazy moments.
There's
I-
just
I
too
hate
much
to
that
admit
comes
it.
out now. Like
Yeah,
I remember
exactly.
when you used to have like 3 months between JRPG releases, and now we get about 5 all
In
at the same
one
time,
month.
and then 2 weeks
Yeah.
later we get 2 more.
Yeah.
I haven't been able to play Tales of Berseria at all because there's other stuff that I wanted to play.
Yeah. see, that's-
Yeah, I'm in
That's
the
why I
same
haven't
boat.
played the Nier games yet.
I barely
I-
touched
I,
Nier
like. I want to
so far.
play. I want to replay Persona 5 after I beat it, but damn, there's a good chance I won't be able to.
I'm still.
I mean, I think it's
Yeah.
it's easier than with previous Persona games because you now have a really big skip button that you can use, and I will make use of it constantly. I tell you, that makes it way faster to go through all of this. And considering what all comfort options we have now in this game for a New Game Plus, it will be a fast playthrough. I tell you, not even half the time will be spent on that.
I've been using it in my second playthrough, and I got to the first like 2 hours and 15 minutes.
How many total hours did you put in, Bob, on the first playthrough?
My first playthrough was 92 hours.
Damn.
I'm around. I'm around
What-
now at 110, but I also left the console on for a while, so maybe that has something to do with that.
I don't know how many hours I put into P5 yet, but I'm after finishing the 4th palace.
I'm on the third, and I'm at 35 hours. I just beat the third, and I'm on 35, I think.
Sounds good.
Currently in the 5th dungeon. I'm not even sure. I'm about 60 hours into it. But I swear to God, people pick the wrong time to mess with me. It's like as soon as Persona 5 came out, everybody wants to do something with me that takes me away from this game. And I can't say no because reject or something like that. And I kind of want to be because I want to play this game, but
Nice.
I know how you
Shadow.
feel. It feels like when this game came out, all I wanted to do is like, I want to just play Persona 5. And yet all this fucking bullshit around me in real life or whatever, just shit happens. And I'm like, fuck you, leave me to my game.
Hey, how do I sound now? Am I still robotic?
Nope.
No, you're good.
You're fine.
Okay, cool.
Souls, do you often replay a JRPG these days?
Oh, no, not especially not around these days. Just because, like, I sometimes after I'm finished my first JRPG, I'm just like trying to hit the backlog if I ain't got nothing new to play. So, yeah.
See, I go through this weird thing where I always think to myself, like, man, I really feel like playing game whatever again because I really like that game. But then it makes me feel guilty because it's like, well, fuck, I spent money on all these other games that haven't even started yet.
Exactly. Yeah.
See, I can't do that. I can't like buy another game. Well, so often I can't buy another game, but I haven't completed another one. I mean, recently I did that with Nier. So I had no choice there.
My Neo copy is still in the plastic wrapping.
I still need to play that too.
Yeah,
I mean, man, at least it stays fresh.
Yeah.
I also still need to play Dark Souls 3. I haven't gotten around to that.
I
only
haven't
beat
played the
first-
DLC.
I only beat a
The
couple
entire
bosses
series
in
is
Dark
on my
Souls 3.
backlog.
Wow, you need to play it.
And then we got
I
Bloodborne.
keep
2
telling
coming.
myself it'll be soon.
Jesus Christ.
If you find, I find that people who have a hard time getting into the Soul series, those people tend to get into the series easier through Bloodborne for some reason.
Yeah,
So,
that's where I started it, and I love Bloodborne, and I'm kind of struggling with Dark Souls 3.
Aren't they all like? Well, okay, I'm not gonna say they're all like the same because I'm gonna get shit on.
you will get filleted. Don't even.
It's weird because like it is the same, but then it isn't at the same time. I can't even explain it.
It's a
they're really not all the same.
Yeah, but then it kind of is.
They're similar, obviously. Okay, they have like similarities to each other, obviously, but at the same time, they're all like you go to completely different areas. You have completely different enemies. You get different weapons. I mean, and they all have their own like quirks to them that make them feel different from each other.
The gun, probably.
Yeah, there's the gun in Bloodborne that makes a lot. I think Bloodborne especially kind of differentiates itself from the rest of the Souls games. It has a lot of its own things that just aren't in the other games.
So if I were to start out with something, Bloodborne would be my best bet.
I would say
Bloodborne is fun. Yeah, Bloodborne
and I like the lore.
It's just cooler to look at too.
Yeah,
Bloodborne is my favorite. Bloodborne is my favorite in the series, next to the first Dark Souls.
All right.
Yeah, I agree to that. That's.
Bloodborne is just cooler, in my opinion.
Well, I mean,
Bloodborne's
you got your fucking trench coat, blood soaked in the night.
Yeah.
And you got these little switchblade weapons that just transform whenever you want.
That shit is so
With like
good.
the moon piercing down on you as you're like, you have your hand stuck in some like fucking werewolf and you rip his heart out. Like, you just feel amazing.
Okay, that definitely sounds good.
Have any of you played Nio?
Yeah.
Neo?
I played some of it.
Nio. If I say Neo, then I feel like I'm in the Matrix, so I can't do that. I call it Nio.
I played Neo and I'm really liking it. I like all
Yeah.
the different stances and I don't know, it's equally as hard as Dark Souls.
Yeah,
Well,
mine's
it's
so-
also
I
it's also
suck
really
at Dark Souls, and
I heard it's
never
even
really
more
got into it
unforgiving.
because I suck. But Nio, I got into pretty good. and I enjoyed it. I think it's really good.
My dad has Neo, and I haven't played it.
The only problem I have is that the protagonist looks like Geralt, and he's the only
does.
one that's
Yeah,
he's the only one that's
does.
Scottish, and the rest of them are all
exactly.
Japanese. It doesn't
That
fit.
throws me off when
Well,
I hear
that's
his
because
voice.
he's based on like an actual person.
Oh,
from
okay.
history. Like he's based on John Williams, who is like who people joke around and say like he was the first weeaboo.
Well, technically that is true, but
True.
he was kind of important to history, and
Yeah.
he was the first Westerner to carry the title samurai. Pretty amazing, actually. So yeah,
So I think it's actually pretty cool that they decided to like kind of sort of base a game on him
Yeah.
and throw in some demons and shit. Because why not?
Oh yeah.
That sounds like some Berserk.
Berserk is so
Berserk.
good. Anyways,
Berserk. I'm gonna be serious. If you don't like Berserk, I don't think we can be friends.
dude,
That's real talk.
I think what made me say Berserk, so I was just like reading it yesterday.
no, I
Alright, but
agree.
wait,
Berserk
wait.
is literally one of the only animes I could think of that is called masterpiece. Ugh. But we're getting off topic. But Berserk,
Yep.
yes.
Yeah, that's my fault.
Berserk, yes. So continuing.
Okay. All right. So, Bravely Second worldwide sales topped 700,000. That was a game that was
impressive.
released in 2015.
I would not have seen that coming. But
It's
awesome.
funny.
Yeah, I know, right? Like seriously.
Well, I think the Bravely series is actually it's tough to say. The gameplay is really fun. The gameplay is super fun.
Mhm.
Like the job classes, because you can mix and match so many different job classes together, different abilities with different classes, and just find creative ways to like decimate your enemies. You know what I mean? And it's so fun.
It's
And
Final
they do-
Fantasy V on crack, pretty much.
Yep, it is.
And-
It is.
like I've never played Final Fantasy V, so I'm gonna take your word for it. But gosh, it's just so good how it does. Like the story and stuff. The story's pretty like meh, especially the first one. Getting to the ending, oh my god, we don't talk about that. It's like the worst thing ever. But
Yeah,
But
I
it's-
heard that was
yeah.
pretty bad.
It
What,
is.
was
It was
it was a lot of
terrible.
backtracking, right, or something like that?
oh
Or-
my god,
The last 5 chapters of the game are doing the first half of the game over.
pretty much.
Again and
Thank
again
you.
and again.
It was awful. Like so many of my friends, like we were playing it together and they just stopped, and I was like, must keep going.
Yeah, it was pretty brutal.
It was.
I
very brutal.
love how they like kind of modernize the classic JRPG
Exactly.
tropes that you get.
Mhm.
So that was
And it's
pretty cool.
interesting. It's interesting that Square Enix is still baffled by the success of these games because they thought, nobody plays turn-based combat anymore. Nobody
Exactly.
plays conventional
Yeah.
stories and stuff like that.
Fucking
It's
Square
like
Enix.
they're not in touch with a basic fan base they cultivated. And so ridiculous, actually. It's no wonder. And interestingly enough, I'm pretty sure that that Final Fantasy 15 will probably not make as much money as they wanted to. Not only because they have big competitors, but also because they just blow everything on marketing and design.
Yeah, look,
yeah.
I get pissed off at Square Enix because after the like breakout success of Bravely Default, the CEO said that now we're going to focus back on that core audience, and then the next couple of things they fucking release are Final Fantasy 15, and then
Oh,
fucking
gosh.
completely destroy Final Fantasy 7 HD with this stupid fucking cover-based fucking action system.
God.
A cover-based? What the fuck?
Whoa, wait. What's cover based? Final Fantasy 7 remake?
It's gonna have
Yeah,
sales.
there's like
Cover system.
screenshots of it.
Fucking combat
No,
system. What
why?
the fuck is that?
Like, and then the thing about it is that when they try to do action, they don't even do action that good.
No, they fucking suck
Nah,
at
they
it. That's
really
why
don't.
I hate them.
They need to team up with
Damn
Platinum.
it. Oh,
Yeah,
no.
Platinum. I was just
I
thinking.
don't
that.
know.
Get Platinum to do it.
Yeah, that
My
was-
favorite
yeah.
series is the Tale series, which is action combat systems, but Square Enix can't do an action combat system. They just suck at it.
Have you seen?
what?
It's so interesting how they actually did that. You can clearly see that in Final Fantasy 15, they made the animations of the characters before they actually put them into the game, meaning they are style over substance. No wonder you can't hitch for shit in this game.
You know what they should do, actually? Because I find it funny you bring up Platinum immediately, and that would be cool. However, I think another really good option would be to hire Hideaki Itsuno, who is the director of most importantly, Devil May Cry's 3 and 4.
Good
Okay.
idea,
That would actually, that's actually a good idea.
Yeah, they just need to put anybody except Nomura in directors' roles.
Yes.
Like,
Can we all just-
Nomura, he needs to go. I'm sorry.
Can we all just imagine for a moment playing as Cloud, doing a stinger, and then doing, high time, and then coming down with a helm breaker on a Shinra soldier?
Oh, then the arm slash. Oh my god.
Beautiful.
That'd be awesome.
Oh my god, I get a rocking hard demon dick.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah, Kingdom Hearts 2 is pretty fun. Someone in the comments said that's really good action, but it's not really that deep, It's
But it's still fun though. You don't always have to have like deep, in order for it to be fun. You know?
yeah. It's definitely fun.
So I think
Kingdom Hearts combat has always been like simplistic, but really cathartic for some reason. Like it just feels good to hit things.
Yeah.
Even if
it's
it's not
kinda
really
like
that
a Martial
complicated. But you don't really care in the moment. It's just like, oh, this feels good.
Sure.
Hitting things.
it just feels
Yeah,
right.
that is one of the systems I don't mind that Square Enix make, the
Yeah.
Kingdom Hearts action combat.
So-
Well, if they could ever get out Kingdom Hearts 3 in this century, I'd be happy.
Oh, I hope Nomura
Mess
is
it up.
directing both Kingdom Hearts 3 and Final Fantasy 7 HD at the same time. Those games are never
God.
coming out.
Yeah.
They recently
Or
stated
they're
that
going-
it was-
or they're-
they were coming out 2018 or later, which is weird.
Yeah.
That dude
later.
is
What the hell does that tell me?
Word.
Honestly, I think he's too busy jacking off to a pile of dope. And
Unless they
zippers.
do Final Fantasy 7 Remake Part 1. Maybe
That part
they
one
can-
hurts me.
Then can you imagine how long it's gonna take to get part 2?
Oh god.
My biggest concern is the pricing. Like, don't charge me $20-$30 for every single part. It's like 5 parts.
Nah,
And
this
then
is-
and
this
then when
is
they
Square
release
Enix.
the
they're
whole
gonna charge
thing-
you full parts, bro. They're gonna charge you full price. It's gonna be $60 for each one.
I tell
Yeah,
you, our children will finally get this legacy of a Final Fantasy remake have an end. We're old man dead, basically, when this happens. Like, why?
Son,
Yeah, I
must
tell
carry
you
on
why.
my
It's
country.
because Nomura is obsessed with action combat systems. So when they first announced it, they're probably working on it for like 3 years before they even announced it. And then, like, I think 6 months after they first said, yeah, we're bringing Final Fantasy 7 HD out, Nomura had an interview and he said, yeah, we're almost done with the combat system. So they
Yeah,
spent like
yeah, that pissed
5
me off.
years just working on a fucking combat system.
I haven't seen
Imagine
something
if they
like
just
that.
went with the old one and made a game.
Seriously.
And then we
A shot for shot remake of the first one, completely with upgrade graphics. You would have made millions of dollars off of that alone. But
Already.
and then take a look at Platinum Games. In under a year, they released Metal Gear Rising.
yeah,
They
that
just
was,
pulled that game
awesome.
out of their asses in under a year. And granted, that game is like really short, unfortunately, because they were basically like working on no budget, but they still put out like a really good fucking game.
Yeah, Metal Gear Rising is one of my favorites.
It
So
is.
good.
Yep.
It's a crime we're never getting a sequel because Konami sucks all
Yeah.
the dicks.
On the flip side, without Metal Gear Rising, I'm pretty sure Donald Trump had never a chance becoming president. Because
my
he
God.
basically stole his whole campaign from this game.
Nano machines.
Nanomachine, son.
Metal
Just,
Gear Rising was a religious experience for Trump.
Yeah.
that's the moment he decided to be president. I would love for president playing this
You
game.
know what? This could work.
He saw Armstrong and thought, that's a man with ideas.
Insane, man. Just real quick about Bravely Second here. I could never actually like get into it because I couldn't understand the battle system too much.
Huh?
It's pretty simple.
Pretty traditional.
It's the same as
Yeah.
Bravely Default. What do you mean?
Well, I didn't play Bravely Default either.
See, I
Oh,
played
okay.
Bravely Default, but I never beat it. But I bought the second one actually a couple months ago. So
I
So to
just
give you a
beat Bravely
gist,
Second.
there's the Brave system and the default system where you can either store turns or do like 4 actions in 1 turn. But if you do 4 actions in 1 turn, then you can't move for like the next 3 turns. So you gotta choose to use that wisely.
I actually really liked that about it.
Me too.
Yeah,
Like,
it's
I
really
think-
fun.
Like as someone said already, it like modernized, turn-based play, and I was like,
Yeah.
thank you. This is what we need. This is what people want. Like, in fact, I'm not a really big turn-based. I personally like action combat. Yeah, fight me. But like, this brought me back to turn-based. I was like, see this, and I feel like it optimizes it too. You know what I mean? It is very grindy, but it puts in mechanics that make it an easier grind. For example, you can speed up the attacks, or you can do like chain battles, and then you'll get more experience. Yeah, chain the encounter or chain battles and add to the encounter rate, and then you get more experience if you do like multiple battles at once, you know?
I love that.
Yeah, me too. And I was like, why aren't turn-based, like, why aren't all turn-based systems implementing this? This is genius. Genius.
I would think that's a little bit too easy.
Well, no. But the thing is, you don't have to use it. You don't have to. It's one thing if the game makes you do it, but like, no, you don't have to. You don't have to make it easier. It's no different than selecting your difficulty. You know what I mean? And changing it in the middle of the game. So, yeah, I feel like every every game that has turn-based should have that generic, that basic option. And if you don't want to use it, don't use it. That's it.
The best feature by far was being able to completely turn off random encounters. I think that's why people hate the turn-based combat systems, because they think that it also means random encounters when it really doesn't have to.
Correct.
On the flip side, I love random encounters. It's a classic concept. I will ever love it. You know?
I think
It's something like
nowadays
when the encounter is high and you don't see that too often.
No, it's actually not that big. I mean, come on.
That's why, like most games nowadays, though, it's rare to see random encounters. Most of the time, you'll see the enemies on the field, like Persona 5,
like Tails.
Yeah.
Or Tails,
So- Like, I feel like there are select few that maybe shouldn't have that. Maybe, like, Pokemon. Like, you're just going to have to deal with the Zubats in the cave and suck it or use a repel, But
Yeah, but Pokemon, like, it's never really that annoying. Pokemon's just Pokemon. It lives in its own world.
yeah, Pokemon it's its own little doohickey there. But yeah, so yeah, that's how I personally like that it optimized like the grind. You know what I mean? It optimized like lessening the grind and all that. So good on the Bravely series. Yeah.
Yeah, Bravely series is cool.
But is anybody excited for that Bravely mobile game?
There's a Bravely mobile game.
Yeah, they're gonna bring it. Bravely.
Yeah.
And here's the thing, right? It's just another character gacha game. There's not that many gacha.
Oh god,
there's
I
not
was
many
voting for it,
characters.
and then I'm like, nah, it's a gacha game. Fuck that.
It's so bad,
I'm not
and I
gonna
don't
play this
understand
game.
Square
Oh,
Enix
man.
thoughts here, because what is the cross section of people who would play a Bravely default mobile game that wouldn't play a Final Fantasy one? I don't understand who their market is.
Here's the fun thing. I think the big problem is you can make a good gacha game. It's not a big problem here. You can make that. Look at
That's an
Without it-
oxymoron.
Being a
No,
money
Wait.
hubby or like greasy
Let me
thing.
explain. Let me explain it.
Go ahead,
Here's
fam,
the
go
thing.
ahead.
Here's the thing. Fate Grand Order is a very good role-playing game. It's not just it's a very
Looking
basic
forward
one,
to that.
and it's a really good one, and it's a gacha game. It gives you what you want. It gives you a lot of options, and it's really good. Just because they focused on making gameplay instead of just a way to exploit you. The exploitation comes with a territory, but they actually try to make a good combat system behind that, a good mechanic behind that, and that makes the difference.
As
But
a
wait a
fake
minute.
fag, I have to buy that.
Yep. I mean, it's for free actually when it comes out this summer.
Yeah, I'm actually looking forward
it's
to that
free?
mobile game,
Oh, man.
Grand
Yep.
Order.
I
I heard
can't.
it done. It was.
I'll give it a
doing
try.
really well.
I didn't
Yeah,
know
me
my
too. I don't
wanna
package
play
came
gacha
for free.
games.
What?
I'm
Fire
kidding.
Emblem Heroes it was great in the beginning, Fire Emblem Heroes, but now I'm just looking at it now. It's like has become what I hate and what I got sucked into with Brave Frontier. It's the same thing. You got to get certain units, or you're not gonna get anywhere.
Yep.
So wait, how's Fate Grand Order or whatever different from that? You need certain units. Some units are metagame, or else
No,
people wouldn't be pouring money into it.
No, that's not the case here. The fact is what they actually, the appeal of buying stuff comes more from the characters and the designs that you have. You're more forced into it because you like the characters, because you want to see what's going on, That's why you go in. It's not because you want to have game breakers. That's actually a rare kind of thing. They actually want you to just play tactically, because you have to have your team of characters and you have to play clever, because if you don't play clever, you can't win. Also, there is a multiplayer component, but it's very slim, so if you don't want to, you don't need to. you know, and your characters can evolve and stuff like that. I haven't played much of it myself, but it seems very interesting, and there is a lot of things going on. And you know, we can take a look at it when it releases this summer.
Yeah, from what I understand, it's more like you don't like collect characters, and the characters just have random sort of abilities and stuff. The reason you want to collect characters is because they all have their own story arc attached to them, or their own like scenario. So that's why you want to get
interesting.
characters. So instead of just like it is actually, it's sort of like what the concept of a gacha is supposed to be, where you actually just want to get the characters you want, but it turns into you actually want to get the characters that have the best stuff. Whereas in Fate Grand Order, it's sort of actual concept.
Yeah. Now, see, I didn't
Being
know
like a
that.
casino.
I mean, I'm gonna try it either way because it's free, but I'm into it like I did for Heroes. Well, actually, I didn't spend any money on Heroes. Alrighty. So a little general gaming topic. Is anybody gonna get the new 2DS?
No.
Oh, probably.
I'll get that. You know what? I'll
Just
probably just sell my new 3DS just to get, because it
Just
does look
'cause-
really cool.
Yeah, it looks really sleek and sexy, and I like the
It does.
colors.
I'm
And
so disappointed in you two right now.
I just
Yeah.
I never used the 3D anyway, and I'm
Yeah,
just a
exactly.
collector.
Yeah,
You
exactly.
guys know
But-
it's cool.
But do
That's why I
you
wanna get
need
it.
one is the question.
See, I'm with you. Yeah. Do you need one? Nah.
I don't.
So I'm good.
I kind of
Here's the thing. Here's the thing. I would buy it if Nintendo gave it improved screens, because the screens are kind of garbage on the 3DS.
Yeah, they are. I agree to that.
See, I can understand if you
Like
don't
imagine.
have a
imagine-
3DS.
Wait,
Go
but
ahead.
imagine if the two screens were just PSP quality. That would already be an improvement.
See, they don't care
Isn't
about
that
that
kind
at
of
all,
sad?
though. They don't
Isn't that
care
sad
about
that the 3DS has worse screens than the PSP?
Yeah,
Nintendo doesn't care
Not
about
about the
graphics.
graphics, the games, I guess.
That's just Nintendo.
That's all they care about.
Yeah.
The
I mean,
thing
look at the
save
Switch.
money
I
I
mean,
have.
should we not be surprised? Look at the Switch. It's not the most powerful thing.
For a handheld, it is.
No, it's not.
True, and from what people have been saying, it's very flimsy.
Hey, at least it has a nice screen.
Yeah.
True. I mean,
The
I have
problem I
one,
have
but
with the
I don't care.
2DS. The problem I have with the 2DS is that I don't see Nintendo supporting that platform like after mid 2018.
nah. I'm not even sure if it survives the next year.
Yeah, I don't. There's like a couple of releases this year and a couple of releases early 2018, but I don't see. I think we're gonna see like a Switch Mini or a Switch Portable or something like that.
Yeah, so they do the
I definitely-
same thing that I didn't want it to see. Well, fine.
Yeah, I definitely think we're gonna get another iteration of the Switch, though.
No,
So-
I mean, 3DS has a pretty good library, so even if they don't
Yeah.
support it anymore, whatever. It's got some.
Oh
good
yeah, I mean,
games.
if you
It
don't
had a
have a
great life.
3DS now, the new 2DS thing is the best option.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I got to get it, because I don't have a new 3DS. I just have a regular 3DS XL, and I kind of need a new one because this one's terrible. All the new games are playing rather slowly.
Mhm.
Oh yeah, how did you try and play Hyrule Warriors Legends on that old 3DS?
Oh god.
Don't
Not
bother.
really that much.
On the new 3DS XL, it plays better than the Wii U version, but apparently on the older one, it plays like absolute crap.
Really?
What?
Yeah,
How
like
does that make
I
sense?
know.
Not even 15 frames of gameplay.
Oh, that's oh.
That's
How do you think that was
that's
playable?
sad for the Wii U.
Painful.
That just makes the Wii U look even more crazy.
No, I mean like
Yeah,
the
I mean,
old
it's-
3DS, not the Wii U.
Oh, okay.
The Wii, like the graphics are way downgraded from the Wii U version, but it runs at like a solid 30 frames on the new 3DS XL, so it just runs better.
Yeah, it just doesn't run well on the original 3DS.
While anybody was playing with the 3DS or still is, did you guys use 3D like actually fully like from
Nope.
start to finish of
Nope.
your game
Nope.
time?
Never.
Never.
Nope.
Never.
Like some
Yeah,
games
it's a
made it
hassle.
look pretty, like the Bravely Second, well, Bravely games, because it made it look like a pop-out book, but that's pretty much it.
Yeah. You know what
Yeah.
I'd do? I'd probably turn it on just to see what it looks like, then I turn it right back
That's,
off. I
pretty
can't.
much.
that's what I did with Bravely
Yeah.
Second. Tested it. I was like, that's nice. Click off.
Exactly.
I literally just tested out, see what's good. Like, all right, well, I don't need it.
What about
So-
Paper Mario Sticker Star though? Did anybody play that and not have the 3D on?
Nope.
I think
Nah, I
I think not
haven't
even everybody played that game.
Yeah.
Like,
I was about to say I haven't played it.
So you guys think pretty much 3D is dead in
Yeah.
general for gaming?
Yeah.
I mean, I haven't even seen many movies made in 3D lately. That's alone a thing.
Thank
that
God.
I mean, yes, truly, thank God. But it's kind of weird that it's really just a trend. It was just
The last
I mean,
movie I saw
3D
was
comes and
Assassin's
goes like
Creed.
every few
It was just a
decades, so I'm
gimmick.
not surprised at all.
yeah. Well,
Yeah, all the flagship TVs now stopped doing 3D support, like to buy
It's
new
too-
TVs.
too expensive. You have to include so many electronics in that make it so expensive, and nobody actually buys these. So
Yeah.
who cares?
And then not many things going to support it. So
Yeah.
Oh, well. Nintendo, so they'll still keep coming out with 3DS games. Ever
Yeah, I'm
come
sure
out
they
with
will.
a newer version of the 3DS, you guys think?
Why?
Nah.
They haven't even
Yeah, I think this is
utilized
it.
the one
I
that,
hope
that
this
is
is
already
it.
new. They haven't utilized the one that's already new. Like the only what? There's like 1-2 games for the new 3DS. That's Xenoblade Chronicles 3D and something else.
Yeah, I hate that.
You know what
I
I mean?
hate
That's
that.
You know what I mean? I was like,
Yeah.
what the fuck is this? Because I mean, I was very, very upset. I was like, are you
Yeah,
fucking
it's
kidding me?
yeah, that was
It's
very.
exactly like the
They
DSi
finessed
or
the shit out of
whatever.
us.
So
The
yeah,
DSi
no.
only had like 6 games, I think,
Oh yeah,
exclusive
the
for it.
DSi, that was
oh. Oh my gosh. No, none of this new shit. Just work on what you got, Nintendo, okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, I see them dropping the DS line altogether. Like by the end of 2018, I think it's just going to be gone.
Mhm.
You think because
So no more DS, just the Switch.
They'll have a new handheld line, or
Oh.
they'll have like a Switch.
I don't know.
Group.
I feel like the 3DS is too successful to just drop it like that.
I agree. I
Yeah.
agree. I don't think
Yeah,
they'll
I
drop
think they're
it,
going to come
but-
out with another. Call
Swear to
all
God.
3DS games now 2DS games. Like that's
No,
what I was,
Nah.
because games are still going to be developed for it.
Remember, guys,
think-
this is Nintendo we're talking about.
Yeah.
Now
The
they're
Game
not
Boy
going to make.
Advance was so fucking popular, and then they're like, "No, screw that. We're just going to go DS now."
Yeah.
Well, the DS
miss
became
Game
even more
Boys.
popular.
Well, yeah, exactly. With Nintendo, they have to innovate, or if they didn't innovate with some of their stuff, they probably wouldn't be as relevant. With the DS, the Game Boy Advance, the
Yeah,
DS,
correct.
then you have the 3DS, the GameCube, the Wii had to do the motion controls. And
Well, the problem with
the Wii U
Nintendo
failed.
is that
Fuck
they're
the Wii
so
U.
focused on innovating and doing what the competitors aren't that they end up missing what the competitors have gotten down pat for like 10 fucking years, and they're still trying to catch up on like really basic shit like friend codes.
I know.
Yeah, I hate that shit.
What is
Yeah.
a UI? What all people talk about, huh? It's like
Is the online better on the Switch now, or did they update it?
Honestly, it's kind of hard to say. I mean, I
Probably
haven't had any
because-
problems, but
I mean,
Messages?
how many?
I haven't had any games to play online, so
Yeah, that's the problem. There aren't so many online games right now, so
Yeah.
I think we have to postpone this question for next time or so.
I mean,
until
with,
Smash comes out.
with Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, I've had 0 issues really, but it's Mario Kart. They got that right on the Wii, so
Yeah, they
hard
couldn't.
to say.
They couldn't fuck that up
I-
on the Switch.
The Splatoon 2 demo played really well online. I didn't have any problems at all, and that seems like it would be a problem area, being like a limited time beta.
Splatoon 2 actually a 2 or is it?
1.5?
Yeah, exactly. Is it Splatoon 1.5 or
It's
Is it
Yeah,
1.2.
Splatoon 1.5.
Yeah, according
It's
to
still
my
amazing though. I would just buy a remastered Splatoon.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know why they called it a 2.
Maybe they actually expand on the single
yeah,
player
because
mode.
it's called the Splatoon Deluxe, just like the Mario Kart.
Well, I mean, we haven't played the game yet, so
Yeah,
Well, some people
apparently
played
it's
the
like
beta.
a whole new story, whole new single player stuff, and it
Mhm.
draws off what happened in the last Splatfest,
True.
between Mary and Callie.
what in the God's name is a Splatfest?
It's a little
Oh,
event
they're so
where
I could think of
pick a team, you play
They're
against
so
each other.
fun.
That's pretty much
Like, is it actually story related? Because
no.
is,
there's a lot of
No.
plot.
It's like Autobots
No.
versus
The
Transformers, SpongeBob versus Patrick. You just pick a team you like and you play against the other.
It's fun. I love Splatfest. Don't hate.
Yeah, I thought it was. I
The
thought
last,
fun.
but the last Splatfest was bloody.
yeah. Well,
Listen,
apparently,
the
yeah.
best-
The
Frozen best
story
friend
it's looked
ships.
into is based off that last Splatfest.
Friendships were ended.
Good.
I wish I was joking.
I don't want to be
Yeah.
friends.
Shintai, what team are you?
I'm not getting into that shit. What are you
Yeah.
Come on.
saying with that white hotness fire? No.
Wait, so what teams do you have to choose?
Between Callie and
Callie
Marie.
versus Marie.
It was the waifu wars.
Yeah.
It was the white doors.
Oh, okay. That's a dangerous war. Nobody wants to.
Exactly. That's why this guy's trying to kill me, asking me, "Get the fuck out of here, dude! I don't need
I'm
that
happy to
fire."
say that I was Team Marie.
The Bloods and the Crips or something.
Kind of.
By the way, which one was the white hair? Which one had the white hair? Who was that? Marie, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
White hair
Marie,
one?
best girl. What?
Yeah, Team Marie. Yes, best girl. Best girl.
Team
100%.
Marie, yes.
Team Marie.
Well, she was the one who won.
Yeah, of course she did because she's the best girl.
Exactly.
Oh,
But was it worth it?
did somebody die?
Maybe.
That may be the implication.
I'm about to look into this platoon. Y'all making it seem like it's serious business. out
Listen,
here in
it's
these
serious.
streets.
It is serious.
Well,
Out here
to be
in
honest,
these
to be
streets.
honest,
Like, what the hell?
Is it
but
like
to be
that?
honest, every Nintendo thing is serious for Nintendo fans. It's like every
Yeah.
time a Pokemon game comes out, it's like a war out there. So
That's one thing. Yeah, Nintendo can make like the most like cartoony, simplest games the most serious things.
yeah. So
Team Moon. Team Moon. What?
Team Sun.
Silver Sun any day? No.
Yep. Team Moon right here.
Team Sun. I'm
Moon.
sorry.
Moon.
Man.
I have no idea what we're talking
They're
about.
all a bunch of heretics.
Hey.
What-
What's
My
the
sister
werewolf
wanted
he
a
wasn't in
copy.
Sun?
Praise the sun.
My sister wanted a copy of Pokemon Moon specifically, so I got it for her.
Good.
well, if she
Exactly. Good.
Damn, I wish I had a guy that would buy me games.
wants it.
Well, I
all
would,
depends
but
on
I-
you. All depends on you.
While we're talking about
rock for the
Nintendo,
win. I just want to say that.
so Nintendo again is not going to be at E3 this year. They're probably going to do their own little direct.
Of course.
I mean, is this like normal for them now that they're
Yep.
never going to have a press conference
Yeah.
anymore?
Yes.
It's actually cheaper for them. They say.
Why? They got
I mean,
money.
I mean, but
like
that's
watching
cheaper for
it. I actually
everybody.
like
No,
watching
but that's
direct.
not the point. That's not even the point, though.
better.
I think it's better. I actually like it.
They
It's
don't-
much more direct and
It's just actually it's a good idea because it offers a lot of more opportunities. It's always the case with conventions and stuff like that that all of this gets leaked online, and the people at home are always in the better position. So why not take advantage of that and just make it online only for all people available? So you don't have to go to these places. You don't have to actually deal with the bullshit. Have you ever to these kind of gaming conventions? Because I was, and it was pretty damn stupid. You stand there for don't know how long, 2 hours to get to see a trailer and stuff like that. That's
Well,
bullshit.
yeah, it's part of the excitement, Like you want to get hyped. You're not going to play these for real games, so you got to get.
I know. I
Right.
mean, like, I would take a Nintendo Direct over that fucking like bringing like Pele and like a car and like dropping a Ford GT into it. Like, who cares about that shit?
you ain't wrong about
Yeah,
that.
here's like a 90-year-old guy who can't play soccer anymore and a car. Like, who cares, man?
And
Show
they're
me
only
a
making one
game
car.
where
There's only one
Team
car in the whole world.
It's a Team Valor.
I think one of the biggest advantages of the
Team
Nintendo
Instinct.
Direct is that Nintendo has full control. So at E3 or whatever, they're kind of restrained
Put on the
by
spot.
the event. They can't do whatever they want. While with Nintendo Direct, it's their video, it's their channel, it's their whatever. They don't have to do it live. They
Yeah,
can make
yeah.
it beforehand. So all of it's
that's
like
the-
pre-planned.
So you're saying it's pretty much safe for Nintendo.
Yes,
It's-
and
well, that's
Nintendo
the
likes
thing,
to play it
because-
safe.
Nintendo
Tell
can
them
like
we're gonna
do
have some
stuff like
problems,
say
man.
they can say like, here's a TV that looks like an apple and wait for applause that's
Yeah.
never going to come, but we don't know
Yeah.
that because it's a direct.
And Fizame don't have to answer those tough questions from what's the guy named Jeff Keighley or something.
Yeah.
Also,
he'd
they
be
don't
going-
have to
he'd be
deal with
going
the
in.
people that. Also, they don't have to deal with the people that actually want Mother games be localized. They can just
Mother
ignore
3.
them.
I also noticed that
That's-
Nintendo did a lot of interviews with YouTubers like Pro Jared and the Completionist, which I thought was interesting.
They're trying
Yeah,
to win
which is
back.
so
Yeah,
cool.
they're trying to.
So
yeah.
cool.
that because their streaming policies is just terrible. Because you can't do anything
Yeah.
with them without them taking a
Yeah.
shit ton of money from you.
Yeah.
You just heavily edit the footage. That's what I do.
Yeah. But I don't know. Nintendo needs to work on that.
By the
Yeah.
way, Shadow, in the chat, I put a link to like a list of some games that are coming out.
Let's see.
They're mostly RPGs.
Has anybody heard the Caligula effect?
I'm actually
I've
outside
heard of it.
I've never even heard of it. What's
looks
that?
interesting.
I
Like,
saw
it
the
looks like
movie.
almost a Persona ripoff in a way.
Oh,
I saw-
Shinbai.
I saw the movie Caligula and it was shit.
I mean,
actually
come on.
did-
What do you expect from high class porn?
I don't know. I wasn't expecting that though.
Nobody expects that, but it's still, you know.
Hey, it had Malcolm McDowell in it, and he was still
I mean-
awesome.
Yeah. I mean, come on, Michael McDowell in a mainstream porno. That's just.
We're talking about
You
porn.
will-
Where
Kind
did
of.
this go?
Wait.
Where did this
Wait.
go?
I was like, shit just went left. I'm like, wait, what?
Well, because you brought up the Caligula effect, which is a game.
Is that a porno?
No, there's a movie though called
It's
Caligula.
a game though. Coming out
The
for
game, I
Vita.
don't know anything about the game. I'm
It's
just
coming out for Vita May 2nd.
the movie is not a straight up porno. It's like this weird.
Oh, okay. I thought it was
It's,
a porno.
it's a historical movie combined with a porno, and it's very interesting to look
What?
it up, but not to watch it actually.
It's weird.
So
Like 80% of it tries to be like a normal movie, and then 20% of it is like a really bad porno. It's just like this weird movie. I didn't know what the hell I was getting into before I saw it. I was just like, this is terrible.
So it's like basically Game of Thrones with just the sex scenes and whatnot.
no,
I guess.
no, it's not comparable. I think.
I'm pretty sure.
I think the
like,
game and this movie are two completely different things. 'Cause I'm reading
Yeah.
about.
Yes, of course. there are
Obviously, the
different
game's
things, but,
not
you know.
related.
I was just saying. It was not, I'm looking at the screenshots for the game, and I'm like, what is going on?
Dude,
So-
I mean, how would you make a video game adaptation of something like that?
I don't know, but you know, the internet is grand.
It's just the coincidence that it's the same name,
Same
right?
name, yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
Well,
Okay,
well
okay.
Caligula was a Roman emperor.
So yeah,
Mhm.
taking a name for that is not that big of a deal.
Yeah, it just so happens that he had a really bad movie made on him.
Let's go through all this list. Legend of Heroes, Trails in the Sky, the third.
I still
still gotta
got the
finish
first
Oh,
game.
I prefer looking-
Same here. I still gotta play the first one. Yeah, Legend of Heroes is kind of tough. Anybody else find it hard?
I only got to like the 4-hour mark, so I can't tell you.
Yeah, Trails of the is a lot of dialogue, but that's like normal in the Trails or Legend of Hero games. But yeah, the enemies can be pretty tough, especially if you're low on items. Maybe it's just me.
Well, this one's going to be released on Steam.
Derp.
Oh, by the way, we lost Shadow for a moment here.
Oh,
Yeah, I had a little
shit.
bit of fail just now.
Nah, can happen. Can happen to the best of us.
What about Akiba's Beat?
Ah, that game is trash. I played the demo. It's like a rip-off of
Really?
Tales game. Yeah.
Really?
I mean, I'll play it all in
first one
Japanese. Maybe the story or something helps, but the gameplay.
Is that not the game where you rip off clothes of people?
Yeah, correct.
Yeah, it
It's
is.
based
I
off
saw
that,
a
but I
game-
wasn't doing any of that. And
I saw a gameplay video of it, and I was like, this looks like bootleg Tales.
it.
Yeah,
It played like
really?
bootleg Tales. It was
The
so
first
boring.
game. The first game I played, and I got an ending in like the first 5 minutes of the game just by selecting the wrong chat option.
Oh,
And I
Holy
was like, what the hell is this guy?
Joke endings.
So,
No, but it actually game overed me. Like, what the hell is this?
so wait a minute. So you said you play Akiba's Beat?
Yeah, there was a demo of it released on the Japanese PSN store a while back, and I didn't like it. It was pretty lame.
Okay, I might have to stay. I might have to stay away from this game.
I mean, you guys
Yeah,
can try it
if the
yourself,
first game is anything to go by, it will be bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard the first
Damn.
game was a little not great.
Excuse plots. Excuse plots. Excuse plots.
I mean, I
Well,
rather
if
watch.
we're gonna, if we're gonna talk about like new games coming out, what's that one? Code Vein.
Oh, I
that
can't wait
game
for
I'm
that.
Oh, yeah.
hyped for. I can't
Yeah.
wait for that.
I think that looks really like I'm kind of excited for it. I've never
Same
heard of it or
here.
anything like that. I'm like, what up? Like, okay, I'm fucking
The
here.
Apparently, it's
trailer is
being
supposed to
done
come out
by-
in like 2 days, something like that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
2
May
days.
2nd.
Yeah.
May 2nd.
So I'm ready for it. It looks interesting. I'm hyped. I'm hyped about it.
What
That looks
what
awesome.
kind of game is it?
It's gonna
It's
be
like-
It's for the creators of God Eaters. So
But
Yeah.
it's not going to be anything like God Eater though.
Dope.
They're taking a whole different route. It's something completely different. It's about to be like, it's going to be like an open world type, not open world, but like you'll be exploring a world. It's not going to be like you go back to a hub. It's not going to be like a Monster Hunter. It's an action RPG. That's what they keep stressing.
Okay, I'm ready. I like action RPGs. I'm about that.
And
I
so,
hope
so
the
wait.
gameplay looks like the screenshots because them screenshots look really good.
I agree. I'm with you on that. So
and I'm thinking, I was hoping that the new God Eater 3, I was hoping they were going to change it up, but I think they're making this game for the purpose of, okay, they want to do something other than God Eater, so they decided to make a whole new game. So I think God Eater 3 is about to be similar to all the other ones. And this one,
Yeah, wasn't God Eater 3 supposed to be announced or something like that? And
yeah,
then-
I don't know what
Why
They
are
got
they going like
firmness
a
in
mobile
development.
Like for the
put out a
phones?
second trailer, and it was literally identical to the first one, and it showed nothing. So it was like, okay, guys.
Weren't they doing like a mobile God Eater, like on the smartphone?
Yeah, God Eater Online. But it's not in the US.
Okay, it's not going to be related to like any of the console ones, right? Or PC,
No, it's
right?
literally basically the console God Eaters on your phone. It's actually kind of cool. I was playing the demo,
Oh, okay.
and it's just MMORPG.
Is it-
Like, you go out into the open, you see a bunch of other people fighting stuff, and like it's literally God Eater on your phone, but then with multiple people everywhere.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah, and like the controls identical to the consoles. Like you can do everything. It's pretty crazy.
Well, it can't be as fast as the as God Eater like 2 and stuff like that.
Yeah,
It has to be a lot slower.
Yeah, my hands were getting
Okay.
sore though playing it.
I imagine so.
So what? Okay, we're going about new releases, all right?
Let's.
What else we
I
got
want to talk
here?
about the Surge real quick because that was made by the people that made, I think, Lords of the Fallen, which was a piece of shit. However, this new game, it looks like they've improved a lot. And basically, the Lords of the Fallen was like a bad Dark Souls ripoff. But with the Surge, it seems they've learned from their past mistakes, and they seem to be making like a way better game. And they actually made it a sci-fi. It's gonna have like robots and shit. So I think I've actually been waiting for From Software themselves to like, come on, make a sci-fi Souls type of game. And it looks like these guys are gonna try their hand at it. And
So
I think
it's
it
a
looks pretty
RPG?
cool.
I
Yeah.
agree that this game
Wait,
looks
what game are we
really
talking about?
fucking good. It's called The Surge. It's basically sci-fi
Oh,
Dark
yeah.
Souls.
I
And it
did
looks
see some
really
gameplay of
fun.
that. That does look cool.
Mhm.
So yeah,
Like, what's
by
with
the
all
way,
the armor you can put on? That looks pretty cool.
yeah. So by the way, when we see the big Dark Souls Armored Core crossover, I want to see that.
Armored Souls.
Armored
Yeah.
Souls.
I mean, I blame Lords
Somebody
of the
say my
Fallen on
name?
Sony though, because I'm pretty sure Sony just went to them and said, "Hey, make Dark Souls for us that we can sell," and so they did. They made it like a technically competent game, but it was just crap because it was Dark Souls light.
And it seems like with the Surge, they're like, no, we're gonna make our own game.
Make our own game, yeah.
Yeah, and it looks really good.
Yeah, that sounds good.
It does. It does.
This is my first time ever hearing about
I think
this
I
game.
seen IGN do like a live stream on it. I didn't watch the whole thing,
Who
but
gives a
I seen it was
fuck?
cool.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm-
who gives a
I
fuck
just
about
said
that?
that's all I seen.
And Man, don't bring up IGN in here. This is a sacred stream, sacred halls.
We're
You
coming
dare-
to professionals here, yeah?
You dare defile these sacred halls with IGN. Get that shit out of here, son.
Yeah, IGN has disappointed me on so many fronts. I stopped.
Hey,
Has
look, they
anybody-
had 3 preview events for No Man's Sky. Okay.
Damn.
Wait. Hold on. Has No Man's Sky improved?
Yes, very much
Slightly.
so.
Cheers.
I haven't
Done everything they promised?
No.
No.
Not everything they promised, but they added stuff they didn't promise, I guess.
I
I have to say, I was really excited for No Man's Sky, even though I'm not really into that kind of game.
Me
And
too.
it's much better now than it was at launch. Like, way better now. If it released now, nobody would be angry.
Oh, wow.
I want to
really?
recommend everybody watch a video called Joseph Anderson versus No Man's Sky.
Man.
That video is amazing. It's
Yeah.
like a 20-30 minute video just thoroughly beating the shit out of No Man's Sky, and it is just such a curb stomp celebration of how awful that game is.
And I called
Apparently
it.
now it's playable now.
Yeah, but I
it
think
was,
he gets
it
across.
was playable before that, technically speaking, but
Oh yeah.
as a certain cyborg said, I never asked for this.
Still, he gets across the frustrations of like playing that game was like before they quote unquote fixed it.
I don't know if it's fixed. Oh, apparently you guys saying it's fixed.
Who
I tell you,
knows?
if I want to play Minecraft in space, I play Minecraft in space.
All right. Let's go a little bit from the game releases for now. 5.
We have to do it.
But
It
yeah.
had to come up. It had to come up at some point.
It's already come up
I
multiple
know.
times.
All right, I'll be.
So Persona 5, it sold 1.5 million units.
Hell yes.
That's
As
awesome.
it should. As it should.
Okay. All right. Good. You guys are all in agreement here. I don't have to kick anybody out.
I don't
So-
know. I think it sold a little too well.
Come on. I think it's good considering that Persona 4 on PlayStation 2 only sold around 700,000 copies. So going to double that is neat.
No, yeah, definitely good. No, but seriously, good on them. Like they worked really hard on this game, clearly, and I think they deserve it.
I have to ask, though, what was the advertising like for you guys? Like, in Australia, it barely got advertised at all. So
I didn't see anything.
I didn't see
Yeah.
any at all.
I stayed
No, I
away,
didn't
away from everything.
I actually
Here's your-
know how this works.
Wait. Here's your answer. We didn't notice it because we were too busy playing the game.
Nah, that's actually
know
not the
The
problem.
only advertisement I've seen was if you were like subscribed to the Atlas channel. So.
Yeah,
And-
that's
and
the
on
only
the-
marketing they run.
The PlayStation channel also uploaded a couple.
Oh, yeah,
of
yeah.
Alkalize.
Yeah,
But-
I noticed
But
that.
they actually took it way slower because they knew that if they blow everything on marketing, they do the same stupid thing that Square Enix did. So they just invested less, but the payoff is way bigger just because they have this great player base. And considering what a letdown other games this last year were, people were looking up to that.
Well,
Yeah,
I
they
think
didn't
a lot of people
get a
were looking
$10 million
forward to this
car.
game. So,
Yep.
although I
So,
gotta
yeah.
say, them not capitalizing on the share functionality, I think hurt them in the end.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, the
true.
Yeah.
stream restrictions.
Yeah,
Yeah, dude.
that was
What?
messed up.
Yeah, I was so disappointed. I was trying to stream it and I didn't realize that nothing was getting across.
I just
I
want
mean,
to
not
post some
even screenshots.
screenshots. Yeah, I want to post
Exactly.
You can't
Yeah.
even take a screenshot.
You can't even, every time I get a trophy, it says no screenshots.
some screenshots. They disabled it. Like, what the fuck, guys? Come on.
I'm gonna let you guys in on something. Yakuza 0 almost did not have its share functionality. It's just a weird thing with the Japanese developers, and Sega of America had to fight for it and be like, no, we gotta keep this in the game because that's what's gonna make it sell. And they were right. They had shown things like Nugget, the chicken that you get from like bowling in Yakuza 0, stuff like that just like made people go like, holy shit, what is this game? And it helped, push sales. And that was because of the share functionality. And Sega,
Horizon Zero Dawn.
for
even,
whatever
like-
reason,
Oh my
for whatever
god.
reason, Sega's just weird about this, and they're not letting the same thing with Persona 5. And I'm glad it's selling well, but imagine how much more it could have sold if people were like sharing stuff like, man, look at this fucking cool shit that happened here. Like, oh man, look at this fucking badass demon, or stuff like that. That would
This
have
weird demon.
Penis demon.
Exactly.
It's just a really weird
Look
thing
at
with
Incubus.
Japanese.
He's got a horn where his cock's supposed to be.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I was like, how does that work with him? How does he like?
I didn't think that was actually real. I thought that was his leg.
But to be honest,
No,
to be
that's
honest
his
here,
penis.
but to be honest, I think Mara is not the biggest dickhead in this game, so that's good.
No, yeah, there is another one in Kamoshida's palace. I loved Anne's reaction to it. It was just perfect.
It's like, what the fuck is that?
All right,
So amazing.
Is there anything you guys didn't like in Persona 5?
There are some things.
Yeah, there's
I mean,
two.
I
Honestly, I would say not really.
Only thing.
All right, the only thing I
probably
don't
say-
like.
Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah, the only thing I don't like is like the covering stuff. I can
I was
never
about
get
to say,
I actually really
used
like
to
it.
like when I want to go off the wall or go move to the other side of the wall. It's just weird, and I've gotten ambushed like a couple of times off of it.
For me,
Yeah.
it was the camera. Like sometimes I can't turn the camera around fast enough to see like a shadow coming behind me. So it was a small problem, nothing too crazy. But I wish I was a little bit.
Hey,
tired. Just
you're
covered base.
tired. You should go
Oh
to sleep.
my god.
Oh man,
that was the first.
Yeah.
That was literally the first thing
Let's
I
not
got
do
rid
that.
of. That was literally the first thing I got rid of.
today.
Yeah,
I mean,
uh,
I think
Yep.
a simple fix would have simply been to have your main character say to himself, "I'm tired. I don't want to do this."
Like, why is a
Yeah.
cat telling me to
Yeah.
fucking sleep?
Which was
Like I
the
want to
same
make me
thing.
some coffee before I go to sleep.
Exactly.
Some
Why
tea.
can't acting like coffee's gonna take away all my energy or something?
But, like the thing
Why
is,
does that
they already
take a
did that with
Oh
Persona
yeah, that's
3
true.
and
Yeah, you
4.
can't even make coffee. You can't do anything. Like you have to go to
Yeah, I feel like
sleep as soon as you come back.
I can't even read a book.
Yeah. Come on, I'm trying to. Come on.
Well, if you're tired
Can't
of
even turn on my classic console.
get the Temperance Confidant to rank 10.
What would that do?
that
and-
solves your problem.
It solves that problem.
Oh,
Believe
Wait,
me,
who's
that was
Temperance?
one
Who
of
is
the
Temperance?
that was one of the first
who's
things I actually did.
Who's
It was
Temperance?
important.
Temperance
Kamikaze.
is Kawakami. Yes. So
The
you're gonna
teacher.
want to do hers anyways because her social link is fucking great.
Hmm.
Wait,
I don't know.
is that the teacher?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Becky.
I think I'm like rank 5 with her.
Dude,
Number
she's
6.
like two fantasies rolled into one. It's amazing.
Yo, when I
A lot
first
of people
seen that
like her.
happen, I was very surprised. That thrown me back.
a lot of people surprisingly like Becky. I thought she wouldn't be that popular, but damn, there's a
Oh, she has a
Maybe.
cult following.
Dude,
Yeah, exactly,
maid / teacher. It's fine, dude.
she don't
Where
look
the
like
fuck
this
we're bad at my
traditional
school time.
teacher or something like that. You know, I like
by Rukia? The girl that voiced Etna and Rukia. That's awesome.
I don't know. She's all that special.
I like that.
So, wanna hear my nitpick?
What's that?
What's up?
Okay, so my nitpick of a game is the hard social skill grind walls that you have to hit in the social links. That's my biggest problem.
I did feel there were two of those.
It's like you have to initiate that before you have to initiate the social link by just having a specific skill. I don't mind that, but then
Like
having having 2 or 3 levels in this restriction where you have to go grind that out to the max. I'm
Oh
like,
yeah, that's the problem.
I think
Yeah.
Like, I
it
couldn't
was
even
really
start
hard.
hard
I
with
can't do
social
anything
link.
with her.
I couldn't even start hard with social link because you needed max proficiency, so I had to skip
Oh,
that.
you
when I
need
was
max?
going
You
through.
need max?
Yes, you need
Damn.
max.
To start.
it?
To
Yes.
start her.
Yes.
And it's so late in the game, it's pretty impossible the first way
This game's
through.
perfect. This game is perfect. I love Persona 5. I'm not gonna.
It was real
Actually,
bad though for
like,
Ann and Makoto.
Yeah, I was gonna say halfway through Makoto's, you need to max out your charm, and
And I think this is so shallow.
God.
This is so shallow just to go on a date with this bastard. It's like,
Yeah, you go
This
on
was-
a date and the other guy is like fucking disgusting. Like,
and I'm like,
this piece of
why? It's like,
Yeah,
yeah.
sometimes does anybody find it hard like to figure out where can I max the charm out early in the game? Like where did I do the
Yeah,
charm?
there's
in the,
some options.
You go to the
Yeah.
bath. Go to
Yeah, the
I just
bath.
did it at the bathhouse.
Yeah,
on
I
Mondays
just
and
figured that out.
Yeah, it's like,
Or just
yeah.
watch a
Also-
movie. Watch
Also,
a movie.
Wait a minute. You have to max out proficiency to start Haru.
Yes.
You're gonna be
Are you kidding?
working late nights at the beef bowl shop.
Oh, yeah.
Kidding me,
Long
man.
time.
you can also raise your charm by doing the Sun Arcana. You can also raise it by doing the Devil.
Yep.
This just completely destroyed my whole.
Yeah.
Now,
You better
I'm just gonna say
start
fuck
making some
Haru.
lock picks, motherfucker.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Don't worry, you will be rewarded for it.
How annoying is that though when you ain't got no lockpicks? Oh my god.
Oh, hey, I solved the problem. Late in the game, you can build the so-called eternal lockpick. Problem solved forever.
Oh wow,
Oh
really?
man,
Shit.
nice.
yeah, but you can't go back to the other palaces.
That's true. Up until then, you have a
Yeah.
problem. But, you know,
Yeah, 'cause
this
they
thing
crumble.
carries over in New Game Plus, so you don't have to deal with that.
Oh, it does. Okay. Not that
No,
I'm
yeah.
probably not even going to play the new game for a
Your,
while.
your equipment
Yeah.
carries over, so don't worry.
So Atlas registered a whole bunch of Persona domains. So it's pretty clear that we're going to get Persona 5 dancing, Persona
3
5
dancing.
No, that's
Persona
Persona
dancing,
3
Persona Q
definitive,
dancing.
man. Don't you dare tell me that dance.
Persona 2 dancing.
I mean,
Nobody
it was
bought
just-
the first one. Why would they make more dancing games?
I have
Well-
a sealed collector's edition of that game.
it actually
I
sold
even did that.
relatively well, and you know the Japanese want to have that probably because you can make out of it cool arcade games, and that's actually why they do that, because these casual arcade games are actually big sellers in Japan, so they want to have that so that they can port it to arcade. That's
Persona
basically
4
why they want that.
Persona 4 Dancing on Night was $50 on Vita. Like that's and usually Vita games are 40. So I don't even understand that shit.
I don't even understand how. Well, I mean, I wouldn't play that type of game personally on the Vita, to be honest.
I wouldn't play that.
I
type
wanted
of
to
game,
get it
period.
just because it was Persona 4, but I never got it because $50. So I was like, you're gonna rob me.
This guy gets it.
I mean,
$50, no thank you.
it has some style, but I would never consider it playing just because, you know, it's interesting to see these characters go about, but, you know, we all remember Star Wars Kinect.
Oh God.
Why?
Wars
Why did you bring that up?
Oh
Connect
man,
anything is terrible.
Han Solo.
Oh,
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. We all remember that.
What a game.
Oh,
Han
you didn't want to
Solo.
remember it.
well, either that or sand. Either that or sand.
All right, so some articles have been going around. Some websites like GameSpot, I think it was Game Informer, and some other ones. They've been saying that is the best JRPG since Persona 4. So pretty much, Persona 4 came out in 2008. You know, had the golden in I think 2012.
12, yeah.
So is that true? Has every other JRPG that has come out since Persona 4's release hasn't been anywhere near as close?
No. I love Persona 5, but for me, Xenoblade passes it still.
I
that's
hate
true.
things like that. I really despise that because it completely disregards other people's personal like experiences
Yeah.
with other RPGs. It's like, no, that experience you had with that game is wrong. This game is actually no, fuck you. Okay, if these games meant something to these people, who the fuck are you to take that away from them by telling them like the only good JRPGs that came out were Persona 4 and Persona 5? Granted, great fucking
Yeah,
games.
even
I don't want to take anything
even I don't
away
like
from
that.
them. But to try and take something away from these people, like fuck you. God damn.
Yeah, I just don't understand that. Like, there have been some great JRPGs that come out since Persona 4.
Mm-hmm.
There's no way that
Yeah.
okay, Persona 5 is great, don't get me wrong, but
God tier even.
yeah.
Let's just say this. I think Persona 5 feels the most like we're back in the PlayStation 2 JRPG era. That's why people are so thinking
that's
that.
true.
And it really feels like that again. And that's why people are so excited, because it gives them that nostalgic feeling there. I don't think it's necessarily the only or the best JRPG that we had in the last few years, because there are some good ones. It's just there was a problem, you know? There was not many things. A lot of focused on more simpler games, but some of them tried to be at least, you know, memorable in their own right, you know? Being at least funny or entertaining or something like that. But we never had the real amazing things. You know?
I think part of it is also that it's been such a long time since Persona 4 that playing Persona 5, it feels like such a jump from Persona 4. Like, and people are. It's been so long since it that like people are just high off of Persona 5 right now, and they're like,
True.
and so everything is really hyperbolic because of that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
And
I just
especially
find
since. No, I'm sorry. Go ahead. Go ahead.
I was gonna say that like Persona, like JRPG, it's saying that it's the best JRPG is just stupid because JRPG isn't like a really tightly defined genre. It's huge. Like there are so many subgenres within JRPG. So it would just be like saying that like a game is the best first person game that completely takes away from how many different kinds of first person games there are.
Right.
Yeah, true. It just got me when some articles were saying that it's the best game since Persona 4, which again, granted, like Shadad said, it's God tier, but it's not like other JRPGs have come out that have been stellar.
I think those people are stuck with the same mindset that Colin Moriarty had, where like, oh, all JRPGs suck now.
Yeah. That moron.
Yeah, fuck that faggot. He sucks.
Damn.
I'm throwing all the shade. I don't care.
So they're on Persona 5. Who is the best girl?
In terms of looks,
Makoto.
Haru. In terms of
Why would
personality, Futaba.
Ouch. My
Makoto for me.
Straight up, I'm making a video about this, so no comment.
I'm still in the search because I haven't experienced all of them. I will tell you.
Yeah, I haven't even played it yet, so.
can I just say all of them?
Kind
No,
of.
you can't
probably.
say all of them.
Shintai loves women confirmed.
No. Shintai makes the right call. He goes for a harem ending. That's the true man.
No, okay. Everybody hates harem endings, okay? Well,
You can do that if you want, and then you get beat up if you do it.
Hey man, as long as I end up with the one girl that I want, I don't really care.
No, I'm being legit with you. If you actually try to romance
Yeah, I
too
saw
many
it.
girls, it backfires on you, and the main character gets beat
When
up.
death comes.
Oh. Now
Has
we're
anybody
talking.
encountered death yet?
No.
I could have, but no.
Oh,
Yeah, but nah, man, nah. Nah, man.
I don't even know what he gives you
Alright.
in this game, actually, come to think of it.
I don't know. I haven't ran into him yet, surprisingly.
Yeah, I also not, but I played very carefully, and also it's actually kind of easy to go through mementos without getting actually to meet him. It's really actually
you
easy.
actually want to leave after a while, to be honest.
Because there are no enemies anymore, and they spawn so slowly. So you just go to the next floor or return to the previous one just to respawn them. It's easier that way. Oh, by the way, I wanted to say one thing. I think Haru has the most female fire weapon you can have. A grenade launcher.
So, I don't know.
That is the perfect weapon for women to hold. Powerful yet elegant.
I think I gotta say a problem I did have with the game is the calling card system. I think the calling card system it works fine on its own. However, I think the game should have pressed the player more, especially the first time you're playing the game. You're doing Kamoshida's Palace. I think the game should have made a big deal like, hey, if you wait till the last day, something bad will happen. Don't do that.
That would be
I
actually
think-
kind of interesting.
They should. I think the Morgana should have said something like that. And if they asked him, like, "What do you mean?" He's like, "You'll see when we see the treasure, but you guys really should not wait for the last day because there are tons
so
of
you're saying if you go to it literally the last day, it's not a. It's not,
It wouldn't
not a good
work
idea.
because
Or the
you
second
have
to
to,
last day?
because you have to go back
Or
and then
like
go back
something
in.
gets real hard or something. That'd be.
Yep.
Yeah, because what happens if you wait the last day, you can't actually send the calling card. You don't have enough
Yeah.
time.
I see. I just
I never
recently
even
played Persona
tried
4.
that.
I just recently played Persona 4 and I messed up. I was just being too lackadaisical when I was in this dungeon, so I didn't do it this time. But yeah, I probably would have messed that up.
I'm just saying, like, I think that's something that the game could have probably like. It wasn't an issue for me specifically, just because I like getting that stuff out of the way more quickly. But I know other people play the game differently, and they like to wait for the last moment, and those people got fucked over. So I think they just should have, gotten that across better.
Yeah.
So,
I think it's
how
good.
have you guys?
But on the flip side, I want to make one thing clear. There is at least one dungeon where you really have to wait till the end. You can't send the calling card earlier. But that's the only one, and I will not spoil what.
Don't they like?
Guys, like, don't.
Don't
do
they
this for me, man.
stop you from doing it though?
Yep,
So I
they
remember-
stop you from doing that.
Yeah, I know the dungeon you're talking about, but the game,
Yep.
I'm pretty sure it doesn't even let you do it.
Yep.
So wait, how do you guys play Persona 5? Do you just go through the entire palace as early as you possibly can?
Yeah,
That's what I
That's what I
would be
did.
doing. Yeah. That's how I worked
Yeah.
out.
First 2 or 3 days, you're pretty much done.
I want
with
some
the
extra days to
dungeon,
do my social
and
links without no worry.
Okay.
Yeah.
alright,
Yeah. But
That's-
sometimes
I've
if
always done
class is over and someone that I want to hang out with approaches me, I'm like, all right, bet.
Yeah, exactly. That's the problem I
Yeah.
have. Like, all right, and then I waste a couple of days doing that.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, I could go to
So?
the palace, or I could go out on a date with Makoto.
Hey, is anybody even having problems like neglecting mementos? Because I've been kind of.
Yeah, I've had been.
Oh,
letting
Don't
it
worry,
go.
don't worry.
advice.
Don't worry,
That's
you
the-
can actually
Do not
you can-
neglect mementos.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
but you can actually finish it the last day through, so if you really have a problem with that, it's not that big. But you have to make a little bit more extra time in it.
So wait, you
That's
have
not-
to
that's
go,
not a big
eventually
deal.
you have to go all the way to the bottom.
Yes.
Yep.
Do not neglect.
I've been making my way down, so it's all good.
Yeah.
On the flip side, they made it very, very good. This time it's not a Tartarus debacle. God damn it.
well, it's actually better if you wait. so
There's
you
not
can
that
wait.
many floors, honestly. So you'll be.
Oh, it's
fine.
not?
No, it's actually
Oh,
good. It's really good. It's really good. You don't have to go through that. It's not this 125
Okay.
bullshit things that we had in the Tartarus.
Oh.
God damn it, that was
So
just
you can casually run through
unbearable.
That one of the really good things
Okay.
about mementos is that your requests stack. So
Yep.
you can just
Yes,
wait for as
I
long as
love
you
that.
want, and the requests don't expire. or anything like
Yeah, I
that.
love that. Yeah.
So yeah, you can wait. It's not a big deal. Do
Yep.
it whatever
that's
you feel like.
And you just keep going down, down, down.
Yep. But one of these will actually need that you advance
I love how you
specific
can leave whenever you
social
want
links. So there are some things I would not ignore it. You know.
Okay.
So
I love how you can swap
yeah,
out your party
oh, my
members too
mementos,
without
yeah.
having to go all the way to the front of the.
That's what I
dungeon
thought I
again.
had to do first until somebody told me during a live stream. I could just go to the
Yeah.
stats and just take them out.
Yeah, I love that. That is so much more convenient.
I
And
think
how
it's
about the
like
safe rooms too? Those are nice. I love when finally a safe room.
I wish I could recover SP at safe rooms because
Yeah.
You got to get them items from K.
That's a. You're asking for a little too much there.
Yeah.
Short warning: in the last few dungeons, the safe rooms will be a little bit sparse at the first time, so it could happen that you actually have to be getting back. That you get defeated and have to start the dungeon all over. It can happen.
There was one point where I was like extra careful because I was like, no, I haven't saved in like over an hour, and I'm not about to toss my controller across the room. So
Yeah.
yeah, that's
man.
what happened to me. I
hate
messed
that.
up. I was just going around fighting, and then I got caught off guard, and the enemies killed me, and I had to start over for like an hour. And I was
Oh
like,
man. I hate that. I hate when my main character dies.
Yeah.
yeah, that should be catching me off guard sometimes.
Yeah.
But you're gonna use Bufu Lie. Oh, okay. Wait, I'm weak to that? What the fuck?
Or how
Attack
about
me
them
again.
enemies that ain't weak to nothing?
I'm having trouble with the elephant thing.
Oh, Grim Kala.
Yeah, I'm having a little bit of trouble with that. But then I realized that's doing some stat elements or whatever. Doesn't despair works.
Oh, here's a hint
wonders.
for you. There's the Tower Social Link gives you an ability that helps you with enemies that don't have a weakness to knock them down.
Yep.
Oh,
Pretty simple. Pretty simple. Pretty useful.
Makes sense for a social link called Tower.
How badass are the guns?
Pretty. They actually late game you can actually kill enemies pretty easily with guns.
Guns?
Really?
I think guns are
Actually,
that
that's what the
powerful.
Tower Social Link is all about, upgrading your guns.
Yep. It's really good.
Oh.
Also, you can have some cool gun skills that are pretty awesome later on. So guns are really awesome in the game.
Okay, cool.
Your gun katas.
Nah, sadly no.
Also-
I would like that. I would like some gun fu. That would be kind of awesome. But
So wait, real quick for Persona again. You guys, what do you guys prioritize when you have to buy upgraded equipment? Armor or the swords or the guns?
Armor.
For me, armor. Yeah.
to be honest, the way I play it, I go just straight through it. You know, first melee, then ranged, then armor. I know that sounds stupid, but it's how it works for me. Just works for me. And
Also,
considering,
Yep. Go ahead.
no, it's okay.
I was gonna say also as a tip, don't forget to wash your stuff that you get because sometimes you
Oh,
get
yeah,
items
that's
Oh yeah,
pretty
those are
important.
some of the best armor I have. in here.
Yeah.
Oh wow, really? I've been neglecting the crap out of that.
Yeah, but don't worry.
I forgot.
Don't worry.
I forgot there's a laundry mat in this game.
Yeah, and the fun thing is, if you get Kawakami close enough, she will actually make your laundry for you.
Yep, I'm doing that. She makes my coffee and my laundry. Does my laundry.
What a woman! What a woman! She does everything good for you.
I don't like her.
But yeah,
Get out!
So,
I don't care if this is your podcast. Get out!
you gonna kick me off my own podcast? That's what I was gonna do.
I'm doing it right now.
All right, so I think we got the Persona 5 talk out of our system. Let's go on to Final Fantasy 15 real quick.
Boo.
That's what we talked about.
Wow, such hate.
Yes, fuck that game.
So overall, is Final
was
Fantasy
terrible.
15 or a failure?
Financially,
Financially,
Success because they pumped like $2 quadrillion into marketing, but as a game, it's fucking awful.
Goddamn.
strong words.
it's terrible.
I
I
mean,
deleted it as soon as I beat it.
it sold enough copies, but the problem is they probably made not enough money with it because they pumped so many money into the marketing. So the budget was just overloaded. So they will get a little profit from it, but not enough. It will break even one day, but yeah, I hope they learn a lesson out of that.
Can y'all believe they were actually considering releasing this game along with Persona 5?
My God, they would have been destroyed. They would have been destroyed.
That would have been hilarious.
I haven't played FF15 much, so
Good.
I don't have much of an opinion.
Save,
I just
save
gotta-
yourself.
I already bought it, so whatever. I gotta say though, guys, cool it down a little bit. I'm sure you don't like the game, but let's be real. It's probably not terrible.
Oh no, I really did find it terrible.
Wow.
Not just personal disdain, it's just bad.
Okay, the gameplay might be good, but the story's a fucking slap to your face. It's just ridiculous.
All right,
How
I
it
played it.
ends.
Whatever. Whatever. I haven't played it. One of these days, I'll go
I
through
didn't
it.
like this. Like the story was barely there. Really, it made no sense. The characters were barely fleshed out. It was
15?
Mm.
Yeah.
Wow, I didn't play 15. I heard great things about it. This is the first me hearing about people dogging it and hating on
Be
it.
careful with the Final Fantasy fandom. They overhype everything.
Just. It's an amazing Final Fantasy for people who have only played Call of Duty.
Hey, that's what they were aiming for, though.
Oh, bad.
That's
That's
what they were
awesome.
aiming for.
I heard it was very
okay.
Kingdom Hearts.
Wow, someone in the comments put that Final Fantasy 13 is better than 15.
Well, what
I
is
would rather
sadist?
I
play
honestly
would
13-2 and Lightning Returns all over again.
I would say 13 is more enjoyable than
Damn.
15. As for whether it's actual good game over 15, I'm not sure.
I thought
Nah.
13 was terrible.
Yeah, the story was just a non sequitur.
15 might
Okay, maybe
be
not
as
terrible. Okay, terrible might be too strong. I didn't like it very much. It did have some good parts about it, but I wasn't a fan. I didn't like it.
I mean, the best part of it, from my point of view, was only around 30 minutes long and was relatively early in the game. So,
Oh wow, okay. So I think we're all agreed that Final Fantasy 15. Well, to us at least.
Disappointing.
Yeah,
let's just say the king has fallen.
Can we say that Persona 5 stole the spotlight?
Well,
Yes, we
I mean, come on.
Can we say Final Fantasy 15 didn't see it coming?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. They did
I'm
coming.
sure it will be Square Enix's last surprise.
Oh yeah. I hope.
Well, we know they're gonna come out with another Final Fantasy, mainline Final Fantasy, but
And Hiroyuki Ito better be directing it. Because if he's not, I'm gonna be so fucking angry.
he probably won't. This is Square Enix we're talking about here. They fuck
Yeah,
everything up.
they've secretly got Nomura on a third directorship.
Oh,
Nomura needs to stop.
Hey,
does
who's
need to
working-
stop.
Who's working on was it 14, the MMO one?
Someone needs to send him like that
It's gonna be
filthy
doing.
Frank
Like,
video.
I hear a lot of people like that game.
14 is amazing.
It's
It's really
time to
good.
stop.
Yeah,
But he has
14
nothing to
people
do
like
with
it.
14. That's the thing. There's nothing to do with 14. That's the thing.
Well, it has a story.
No, I'm just saying they're doing a much better job with that game then.
Yep. Only problem with that thing is just that it's one of these paying fees games, and I'm thinking that this is just a dying breed of MMOs.
I may give it a try
It's
because they said
now
that you
the
can
second most
play it up
popular
to, like-
subscription-based MMO, though.
Oh,
Yeah,
they haven't gone free yet?
But the only
No.
other one is
Well, you
is-
can
is
play
World of
up to,
Warcraft.
like level 20. Can't you play like now up to level like 25 or 30 now?
No,
Yeah,
you can only
for
play
free.
it for 2 weeks or so. It's really weird.
On
They
PlayStation,
changed
they
it.
took the limit off, I believe.
Yeah, you can play up to
Someone
like
mute their
level
phone.
30 or something.
Yeah. That's what I say. I'll give it a try since you can do that now.
But yeah. You know, guys,
Okay.
I know this might be strange, but I think I need a toilet break.
Did you need to announce that?
I mean, come on. I'm only human. I'm only human, you know? I need to do that.
These are the things we know.
It's cool, man, but you could have just did it all slide, just wrote it in the chat.
No. I'm a true man. I'm a true man. I stand to when I have to go to take a piss break, you know?
All right, well, fuck you then. I'm gonna go take a piss too.
Yeah, but I mean, while we're at it, you could actually draw the victor of a giveaway. You know.
Oh.
Oh yeah. We could do that.
So do that. I take a leak.
Me too. BRB.
Oh, that just happened.
All right.
Okay.
well,
All right.
You know, this is good stuff to know.
All right.
Yeah, this podcast is actually turning out to be really long.
It is actually.
Well, that's what
Yeah,
happens when we
man.
go like weeks without.
That's
Go
what
on, man.
happens when we, yeah, exactly. And we have a giveaway, and oh, so much.
We could probably, because I should probably be going soon myself. We could talk about a little bit more, and then the giveaway. Well, do the giveaway right now, and then a little bit more topics.
Who's excited
Yeah,
for the
we'll go.
giveaway?
Who wants to win this Persona 5 right now?
What are the other things up for grabs, though? Because I don't think many people even knew what was up for grabs.
Yeah, we got like we got Kentai Collection.
What'd you say?
It's
What's it
a Shimakaze.
Wait, no, what'd you say?
Pretty sure you said Kantai. Not
Oh,
I think he
okay.
said
No.
Ken.
Okay, all right.
I thought he said Ken.
All right. I too was like, wait, we're giving away hentai?
No, I've got a Shimakaze Nendoroid and a Shimakaze Medichu that are currently en route to Shadow.
I mean, I don't have
Okay.
a problem with that. I was just,
Oh no, we weren't giving away.
You want to get in on that?
Yeah, actually. Yes.
So,
All right.
so I'm back. What did I miss?
We're
Hentai.
selling
Wash your
hentai.
hands.
Hentai.
Yeah, we're
Oh, that's good.
hentai. Extremely
Lots of
hardcore
hentai.
Oh, that's my favorite. That's
Lots
my
of
favorite
futa.
thing. You can never have enough futa, I guess.
Oh no.
What is this podcast?
The best damn podcast in the world.
Absolutely. Well, I did do so. So while I played the Yellow Lightning, you were just fucking off. That's nice.
The yellow
Jesus
lightning. I see.
Yeah, old Naruto jokes. Old Naruto jokes.
All right, so let's get one of these.
Ah man, now people are hyped for hentai. It's like,
I know, right? Like I was like, damn.
All right, so which one should I give away first? The Ninjoids or Persona 5?
Do the
save the best for
Nendroids.
last.
The androids.
Oh, by
But-
the way, I think we lost Jammer in the process.
Oh crap.
He messaged me. He told me he was out.
Oh.
I didn't get a chance to.
Well, shout out to
anything, he just
Jammer.
dropped.
He's a
You
great
should
man.
totally just like put the winner's name in our Google Hangouts chat so then I can announce it. I think that'd be funny.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Let's see. Try to do this.
Because
I
it's
sent
like
you guys.
it's crazy because that's $120 worth of figures. Like because I had to claim it, right, to send it to you, to claim how much I was sending you. I was like, holy shit, this is expensive as fuck. Oh my god.
Ooh, a Skype message.
Okay, so first we're gonna give away the.
The Nendroids.
The
Well, it's a
Nendroids
Nendoroid and a Medichu. They're both figures.
well, is one person getting both of them?
Yeah, one person's getting both of them.
Well, that's cool.
Damn.
Oh, important question. Important question. International or non-international?
It wasn't probably
International. International. So, people in the chat, you heard it here first. International.
Holy shit! All right, giving you the hookup.
All right, I'm getting my money out here. All right, so
know,
let's randomize this. Wait, did it randomize? Because this was the name the first time around. I'm doing it again. Let me do it again.
What? We have only 101 entries? Oh, that's sad.
That's crazy.
Okay, so Westtown HD.
Really? Oh my god, that's actually my friend.
Oh,
Oh,
really?
snap!
He lives 4 hours away. He was like, "Can you rig it for me?" I'm like, "Hell no!" Oh my god. Oh my god, that's awesome. Okay, so his name's Blake, and he lives 4 hours away from me.
Wait, you say
well,
blood.
that makes it way easier for us to ship it.
Westtown
No,
HD is
it's
the
on
first
its way
one.
to New Jersey.
Wait, hold up. I wasn't paying attention. Did Blake seriously just win?
Yes.
Oh my
That's
god,
so
hold
dumb.
up.
Yeah.
You
and he
just messaged me saying, dude, if I win, tell
Oh my
me.
god.
Hold
Oh my god. Is he watching?
This is for Persona 5.
Yeah.
Wait, is that the same guy from your podcast,
on.
Bob?
Yes, that's Blake.
Oh yeah, I've seen him around.
Dang.
I just messaged him and told him he
Small
won.
world.
He's gonna be so happy.
I'm pretty sure I just
Wow.
made his day.
Yeah, that's adorable. Anyway,
Well-
so Blake, Westtown HD, he won. And he's in the chat. Yay. I wanted Persona 5, but this is great. You, Blake.
What did I miss?
Ship girl shipping.
Basically. All right, so good for Westtown HD, which probably we didn't have to ship those out because he's 4 hours from you.
You could have just brought him to.
That's
I got
hilarious.
shipped it back out there. That don't make no sense.
Yeah.
Well, they're going back to you guys.
I'll
That's
just give it back to you, Gab. Just have you just give it to him.
Just do a return to sender.
So
Shit.
for the
Oh,
greatest
wow.
JRPG of all time.
Wait, someone said
Oh.
sorry. I dislike FF15, but I see P5 and F15 around the same level.
What?
Kiss my ass.
Who said that? Where are you?
I'm not gonna
Hey,
say.
get that block button ready. Hold on. Whoa. Who said that?
We're serious.
Someone in the chat.
Bring forth the heretic.
Actually, someone on my Twitter, I'm not gonna say who it is. He randomly just like left me a fucking essay on Twitter of all things about how disappointing Persona 5 was, and I'm like, dude, I'm not even in the third palace yet. I can't respond to any of this shit.
I actually want to see that. Link me to that when we done.
Yeah, that's the thing we have to make. That's actually video material, man.
Freaking saying Persona 5 is
He's
bad.
an interesting guy. He's had some questionable opinions. I don't mean to shit on him. He's not a bad guy, but he has had some opinions where I went like, I don't know, dude.
Well, I don't know. You don't like Code Geass, so I don't know. Something's wrong.
He's not the only one. Believe me.
That's because Code Geass is fucking terrible.
Favorite
It's
anime
only-
of all time.
Believe me.
Right?
Believe me. You dig in a foot deep and you find corpses. That's Code Geass. That's Code Geass. Nothing makes sense anymore.
I need to watch that. It's on my watch list.
No,
Watch it.
Come on. I encourage you to watch it. Come on.
Watch it. I want to watch it. It's just, I don't think anything will top Berserk to me. That's all.
Oh,
Yes. There's
comparing Code Geass and Berserk just like that blows my mind.
No. I haven't seen Code Geass, so I don't know what the hell Code Geass is about. All I know is guy can control shit. That's all I got.
I'm just saying that the idea of that just blows my mind.
Absolutely.
Like, it's so polar opposites.
Yes. Can't even.
Well, fam. Allow me
At
to
the
blow
risk
your
of
mind.
making Shintai foam at the mouth, I think Code Geass's league's better than Berserk.
Oh!
I said it. I said it.
Words.
Oh wow.
Mimi in the streets.
I can't even talk.
That's just my reaction is the same as the ending of Berserk right now. It's just like,
what is this?
That end.
Code Geass is one of the most artistically devoid pieces of shit I have ever seen.
Oh my god.
I mean, at least it has some neat titties, but that's all.
Do you see boobs? Wait, do you see boobs in Code Geass?
Yeah.
Yes.
Watch
Yeah.
it uncensored. Only a few times though. Only a few times.
The boobs are okay. I mean, I can't get over the Pizza Hut commercials, but
I'm
okay.
sorry. Berserk destroys Code Geass in every conceivable way. Get the fuck out of here with that shit.
Wait. Are you talking about animation too?
Okay, fine. Whatever, fine.
Okay. That's not comparable. Come on.
I'm talking about in terms of the writing. I'm talking about the characters. I'm talking about the things that matter. Berserk is a fucking masterpiece. It has.
Hey, Shintai, I bet you love that 2017 anime.
Okay, get the fuck out of here. That's 2017, and if that's what you're comparing Code Geass to, then fine.
Okay, yeah, understandable, but that's just.
You could say at least Code Geass had a good run.
I'll at least say that Code Geass is better than the fucking 2017 anime.
I'm talking about the manga source material from 19 whenever. I'm talking about the old anime.
Oh,
yes, I said it.
God.
No, you're.
Oh boy!
If there was ever a wrong opinion, you have it.
Oh my god!
Man, I'm so proud of myself that I don't want to deal with that.
I mean, I'm sitting here. I have like nightmare frame figures right behind me, and even I can't agree with that opinion.
Thank you.
All right, who's gonna win Persona 5? Because
Yeah, we
everyone
kind of got off there. For a
Good
second.
question. Come on.
All right, so
everyone's antsy.
All right,
who is the greatest JRPG of all time here? Let's go.
And
Drum roll, please. Angry Owl.
Why didn't you play the Persona 5 theme music? That would have been so good. You'll never
goddamn
see
it.
them winning.
That sucks. So yeah, Angry Owl, you won, man.
Is Angry Owl-
Hey, shout out to Angry Owl. Are you in the chat? Get in here.
Come on, tell me.
Hey, how are you guys gonna contact him?
What if he like never like if I try to message him, he doesn't even answer? That's gonna be sad.
Aw.
Oh, okay, cool.
All right, so Angry, you get the
You don't
best
claim your-
JRPG.
Well,
Of all time.
If you don't claim your prize, I
I
get
guess
it.
you'll have to
That's
run it
just
again.
Whoa, can you imagine?
Oh man, that's
What was that?
Bad was
May.
things. Things were bad.
that was what?
May.
Oh, you guys saw my desktop?
I thought I seen
Yes,
May.
for a
Yeah.
moment.
Yo,
Come
I
on,
want this
it's okay.
picture somehow. All right, so
I
let's
will
get
not
into a
judge.
little. So let's get into at least a couple, maybe 3 more topics, and then we're gonna be out of here.
I can't be in the same call as this motherfucker.
I
Get me out.
actually have to leave early, so this will be my exit.
Okay, Gab.
But it's been fun, guys. It was cool meeting all the new people too.
All right.
So thank you
That's
guys
so
for
good.
coming out, and I'll talk to you guys later.
See you.
Bye.
Okay. See
Have a
ya.
good one.
Thanks, Gab. All right. So I think this one's a little bit obvious, but if you had to kill one of these companies, which one would you kill? Square Enix, Atlas, Bandai Namco.
Square.
Square.
They run
Square.
their course.
Oh my god.
I'm talking about you're losing
I mean,
everything
they had
if you
to
kill
pay.
Square.
You can't
You're
kill
losing the bad, you're losing the
Can't
good
kill
too.
Atlas.
I mean, here's the
I
thing.
mean-
They had their moments in the limelight. They had their good share of success, you know. But nowadays they're just a baggage that we have to deal with, you know, and that's just not fun anymore, you know. So kill the most bothersome is the best thing of what you could do.
Although here's an like being a Tales fan as I am, Square did hire Hideo Baba, so maybe I could just kill off Bamco and still have a Tales series.
Who knows?
There's too many.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, not
put out.
really. I don't think.
I
you
mean,
can
he was
have,
just a producer. I mean,
Like, at
it's hard
least
to tell
Atlas
how
and-
much. It's hard to tell how much of his creative influence actually affected the games.
That's true, but he is always the one that got shit on for doing stuff wrong.
Yeah, was he
feel
like the?
He got
the face of the game
mistreated.
pretty much? Or the-
He definitely got mistreated. I don't agree with what happened to him, but you know,
Oh man, somebody asked in the chat what Atlas has recently released that anybody remotely cared for.
what aside from
What?
Persona 5?
I know, right?
Like it's like hard. You know that they are one of the bigger publishers
What do you-
around. That they don't
mean-
only make Persona 5, they only make
Do
all
we count
things.
Shin Megami Tensei or?
I was about to
Yeah, I
say
was
Shin
gonna say,
Megami.
yes,
Shin Megami
I would-
Tensei
I would
4.
see why
They
not.
released
Pretty much stole Shin Megami
Tokyo
Tensei
Mirage
brand.
Session.
Apocalypse. They released Apocalypse.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, and the Odin Sphere game.
and they're also
Well,
quite important
no,
publisher
Odin's-
in the US.
Odin Sphere
Considering-
was Vanillaware.
No, they produced,
they
but they published it, and that's
Yeah, they
also
published it,
important
but they
thing.
didn't make it.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
Yeah, we're
sure,
talking
but
about
you
making.
know.
Yeah, I guess
Not
you
a
can
problem.
publish it nowadays.
So yeah,
All right, so I think we all.
some people are just blinded.
Enix needs to die. So quick question I got for you guys: true ending requirements. Think about true ending requirements.
Well, for Persona
depends on-
5.
For Persona 5,
It was actually kind of
Really for
Persona
any
5
game, any JRPG you're really playing. Wait, is there a true ending for Persona 5?
Yes, but
Yes,
it's
but
really
it's actually-
obvious. It's like impossible
no,
to miss.
it's
Oh,
simple.
okay,
It's
okay, good.
really simple, bro.
Oh, it's
don't ruin
like
it for me. Don't ruin
Xenoblade
it for
2.
me. Don't ruin it for
Yeah,
me.
don't say anything else.
No,
I just
no.
wanted to know if there was one.
That was one. It's easy to reach. That's all.
Okay.
Well, what I do have to say, let's see, we're talking about like endings that are hard to get or just bullshit like true endings? 'Cause I
True
got
endings.
some bullshit. Just true endings in general?
Yeah,
Well,
like
okay, true endings, like Drakengard 1, bullshit
Oh
ending.
God, please.
Bullshit. Drakengard 3, also
Yeah, that's-
bullshit ending.
It is a bullshit.
I didn't even try for that one. I didn't even try because you had to collect all the weapons for Dragon Guard 3.
I
listen,
actually got all the
Yoko Taro-
weapons.
Yoko Taro issues a challenge and it's accepted by yours truly until I got to the final boss. Then I was like, never mind. Never fucking mind. Fuck you.
For Dragon
And
Guard 3?
Same.
Everybody's telling me that's terrible. What is it exactly? Because I'm never going to do it.
It's
there were no
it's a
anyone care
rhythm
for
game.
spoilers for Drakengard for
No.
Drakengard 3?
Actually,
Alright.
I'm still playing Dragon Guard 3, so yeah.
No, there's no need to spoil
Alright,
it.
so
All we need to say is the final
No.
boss is a rhythm
No.
game.
No, see, that's a spoiler.
I
No,
heard
it's
the
not.
final boss is like rage-inducing, like really,
I'm not
really
saying
hard
who
to
the
beat.
final boss is. I'm not saying
No, it's not who. But part of the charm of a final boss is not knowing what to expect. That's part of the charm of a final boss, not knowing what's about to go down. And explaining like the gameplay of the final boss is kind of like, well, now I'm prepared for this. That's part of like the Yoko Taro troll right there.
Yeah, but you don't even like me just saying that people are struggling right now. It's like, what the fuck does that even mean? Like, it's still like boggles their mind, and they're still like when they get to the game, and at that point in the game, they're still going to be like, wait, what? This is how it is? What the fuck? So I think the effect is still retained.
In the end of the day, is it worth to get?
Well, now I'm just interested as in how the heck that happens. But
no, no, it is not worth it. It is absolutely not worth it.
No, just look up the ending.
Stopping.
Like, I'm a huge Yoko Taro fan, and even I never bothered to actually like get it. I just looked it up online. I was like, fuck this shit.
That's good enough.
Nah, I got there, but when I got there, I was like, goodbye, goodbye.
Oh, so you didn't finish it, or you just said fuck it?
Oh no, I didn't. No, I did not finish it. Like, I got to the final boss, and I was like, sweet. And then I realized what the final boss was, and I was like, fuck you, Yoko Taro. And that was the conclusion of Drakengard 3. So,
good game,
yeah.
though.
Yeah.
Drakengard 3 is no.
I think it's
no.
Not good game.
You like it?
You know what? Okay, no, but to be fair, I've only played Drakengard 3. So there might have been like hints of Drakengard 1 and 2 that might have like enhanced the experience that I missed out on.
Yes,
but like I got 2 was crap.
Really
like I googled the shit. Yeah, I googled the shit out of 1 though. Like, I love 1's story and everything. I look at the gameplay and I'm like, no, thank you. But like the 1 story seems like really interesting. And then 3, like, I think the gameplay just killed, or like the gameplay wasn't all that great. I didn't really enjoy how linear it was. I didn't really enjoy the characters too much, or I felt like there was lack of depth to characters. Because the problem with Drakengard 3 was like you have to buy the DLC to understand the sisters' motives. You have to read the novellas, and I was like, oh, and I didn't know that with the Yoko Taro. Yeah, so you just miss on. So like now I'm reading the novellas to Drakengard 3, and I'm like, oh, now this makes more sense. But if they don't explain it in the game, and I get it's in a budget, and especially because it came out in the end of PlayStation 3's life cycle, it was really disappointing. Like the graphics and just what they did with it, I was like, really, like,
the graphics.
This is what you're, huh?
No, the graphics, just the frame rate is just fine.
No, yeah, I think the biggest problem was the frame rate and the screen tear.
Absolutely.
I didn't mind the gameplay itself. Like, I thought the game itself played fine, but I definitely agree with you that like it would have been nice if like the novella and the DLC and all that stuff was actually in the game. It really just felt like it wasn't Yoko Taro's fault so much as it was he had no fucking budget.
Fair. That's fair. And like another thing was I was like considering to get the DLC, but it was like $6 per sister, and there's 5 sisters. You know what I mean? I was like, Jesus Christ! Like, what? I need you to calm down.
$6?
Yeah, it was like 6.
How much was it?
It was like 6 to 8. I have to Google it. I think I'm going to say 6. Let's give it a low ball. But it was like $6 per DLC pack, and I don't know how long it was, so maybe it is worth the $6, maybe it's not. But I didn't even enjoy the gameplay, so I didn't want to do it like 5 times different sisters of gameplay I don't particularly care about. I just want to know your story. That's it. So I'll just read the damn novella, watch it online. So
man, that girl has
which is a shame because like the DLCs actually do expand those characters a lot more, especially I forget her name, the blue one.
2.
Two. Like hers, especially like you get it recontextualizes how you see her so much. It's insane.
No, I actually read 2's story, like her novella, and I'm like, oh. But the problem is, though, it's super. All of them are fucked up. I mean, but 2 is super fucked up. You're very right. It's just, but it's like I don't enjoy the fact where I have to pay money to get like things that would actually enhance the story. Not even like extra things, but things, in my opinion, that would have, over the overarching story, because it was very, very confusing.
It's stuff that felt like that was supposed to be there and was arbitrarily cut out.
I agree. Okay, I'll agree to that. So. That's how I felt about Drakengard 3. But anyways, we're talking about like bullshit true endings or just true endings in general. Yeah, Drakengard 1 and 3 I think were bullshit. Especially 1 though. 1, I didn't play 1, but I watched the final boss battle. I was like, ooh, anyone who just played that and beat that just got a swift kick in the nuts, man.
Yeah,
swift kick in the nuts.
I don't know how many times I tried because I beat the game. I tried to beat the game when it first came out. So I was like in middle school at the time, and I don't know how many times I threw myself at that final boss, and I just could not fucking do it. And just and gave up, and then my memory card deleted itself, so I was doubly like, fuck this.
That's
I'm
gotta be
so
worse.
like Drakengard 1's true ending is the equivalent of like Evangelion's bullshit ending. Yeah, I said it. I fucking hate Evangelion, and I thought it was the dumbest ending in the ever.
The movie or the series?
Whoa.
The series. The
Oh, yeah,
series.
everyone
Have you
hates
ever
the
seen the
series
movie's ending?
No. Yeah, the thing is, you don't tell someone who hates Evangelion to watch more Evangelion. I just can't. Like, how can you just, like, God.
Let me ask you a question. Did you watch the English dub?
Yes.
Well, that explains everything.
Well,
I mean, does it have the same premise though? And at the end of the,
For what
Believe
it's worth,
me,
the movie
I
is
actually
on.
like Evangelion, but I hate End of Evangelion, which is the movie that acts as like the actual ending of the series. I think that movie is a piece of shit.
Hey, nobody expects you to like it.
So anyway, so what are some of your guys' true bullshit endings in your humble opinion? We got a little sidetracked. Sorry, my fault.
I don't think I really have one, come to think of it.
the whole thing with me with true endings
Yeah, I
is
can't
if
think
it's
of
an actual requirement. Like, if I'm gonna play a game for like 60 hours, you better give me the damn true ending the first time around. Because I don't want to play a game all the way from the beginning again and then play it just to get the true ending a second time around.
Yeah, like I haven't played many games where the true ending is like hidden, so
Yeah,
Well-
same. I mean, I think the last game I played was kind of like Mana Khemia, but that was a long time ago.
Well, I mean,
And you got a
I
harem in
have
that
to
kind of.
disagree with Shadow a little bit because there is one game that I played called 999, and you can't get
Ooh,
you cannot get the true ending the first time around, and it's very important that you can't because it's part of the story. Because the
Then
different
you just have to play the game over again to get the actual ending. And that
But the
wouldn't
thing-
actually be an ending.
The thing is, though, like when you try to get the other endings, you see like completely different things. But you still have to like retread some of the same stuff, unfortunately. But like you also see like you go to places that in the game that like you never went to before, and you learn completely new things. And not only that, but trying to get those different endings is actually written into the story. It's actually contextualized in the story.
Well, that's the way I
But-
look at Nier Automata. Like you do have to retread some stuff, but it's still completely different.
But you can't
Automata.
do one route in Nier and say you beat the game.
No,
You
you
have
can't.
to play like even like finish 2B's route. You can't say you beat the game. So the true ending is you have to play in the game. That wasn't the actual ending. That's what I thought. I thought it was the actual ending.
In the first Nier, like when you get the first ending, you haven't seen everything there is to see. Like you have to play at least one more time, and to see like the extra stuff, like the extra cutscenes and the extra dialogue that really changes, like almost completely changes the way you see the game.
Okay. I just don't like when true endings have ridiculous requirements. I have to go out of my way to do some things that I'm playing the game already for like a whole lot of time. And then it tells me, oh, collect all the items, collect all the weapons, trigger this event.
Sure,
Oh,
I can
I don't wanna do
sympathize with that.
I it's fair. Oh, what about? So did you did you like Undertale? Did you
never
enjoy
played
Undertale? Undertale.
Actually, I didn't want to get close to this thing.
I loved Undertale.
I loved Undertale. I was about it. I thought the true ending was. I thought it was satisfying. I personally prefer Genocide forever and always.
Well, which route are you considering the true ending though? Like the pacifist route?
Pacifist route, yes.
Okay.
What the heck is this game?
It's just
like what kind of
I would
game
say the
is
less
it?
you know about it, the better.
That's true. That's true. The
Like,
less
I
you
went
know
to it
about
without
it.
knowing anything, and I enjoyed it.
Nope,
Yeah,
unfortunately.
believe me,
not.
believe
about
me.
that game.
The only thing I know about
Here's
Undertale
yep.
is that the creator was inspired by Earthbound, and that's it.
Yeah. I haven't played
So it's an
Earthbound. I
RPG.
want to.
Yeah, it's an
Kind
RPG.
Yes, it is. It's fantastic. I highly recommend it. I don't care if it's overrated. It's great. It's a great game. It's great. It's refreshing. It's great. That's all I could say without because they're right. It's best to play Undertale when you know jack and shit about it.
How long is the game?
Like 6 hours for one ending.
Oh,
6 to 8
okay.
hours, something like that. Pretty
Yeah,
short.
but
Yeah,
like,
they're not
once
too
you play through it like the first time, then you know what to do, and it's like smooth sailing. you can go through it much faster. But the first time you're playing it, just like any game, you want to explore and look around, be like, ooh, talk to everybody, blah, blah, blah. You know? So,
Okay.
but Undertale had,
All right.
had some good endings, though. Solid stuff.
So the ending is up to interpretation. There's no actual one true ending.
It's hard to say.
It is hard to say. Toby Fox is keeping his lips sealed on that one, so yeah, he didn't confirm anything. I still think what I think, though.
All right. Okay, so yeah, one more topic here because even I have to get out of here myself. One more topic. When you guys are playing your JRPGs, do you prefer English voices or
English?
English if it's good.
English.
Yeah, English.
Otherwise, Japanese.
Yeah, I take what I can get. Huh.
Yeah. Sometimes I just don't feel like reading.
See, that's me. I don't want to read. I don't want to read. That is exactly my reason.
Yeah.
The way I look at it, if I can't understand the Japanese, like how you can get some emotion out of the original Japanese voice cast, but you're not really understanding anything.
True.
So it can't be like a bad dub, a really amazing original Japanese. They're just comparable, basically.
And I think we all agree that English dubs have come a long way and that they're not
definitely.
particularly terrible anymore.
Yes.
I don't think I can label anything that comes out nowadays as just terrible English voices.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And there are
pretty
some
much done.
terrible Japanese. I mean, we were talking about Tales of Hearts R earlier. That was an awful Japanese dub.
See, I can't even tell when it's awful.
And I think the translation was also kind of bad for that.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
the
it was
translation was
terrible.
No, dude, the translation was hilarious. Like at the beginning of the game, like this kid's like, "How are my nipples stronger?" That was literally a sentence in the game. And I was like,
My face.
I was like, it was something. It was something like that. You know, are my nipples getting stronger? I was like, wait, I'm what? Like this kid
Actually,
was sword
just-
training. You know.
The like the main
Yeah, I read
character's
this
name,
article.
like they're saying it, but they even spelt it wrong. Like I don't understand why they did that.
Yeah,
Yeah, that
'cause
was,
they
that was
started-
the dumbest localization choice I've ever seen. Like, what was the
Oh
point?
yeah, why? They
They
completely
originally
changed his
planned
name.
to do a
Yeah, like,
full English dub. And so they had changed a bunch of stuff. They changed all the names into English and everything like that. And then they just decided, oh no, we can't be bothered to do the dub anymore. So that's it.
Yeah, just
Well, I mean, part of it is also, I
Oh.
remember reading this article. I think it was on the Absolute Zero Translations website. One of the translators who works on like fan translations for Tales games was commenting on the translation for Hearts R, and he was fucking pissed because he was just going through it. It's like they completely changed the characters' personalities. They didn't just change their names. These characters aren't the same characters anymore. He was just going through the gamut of just like everything that they fucked up, and I was just like, "Whoa!" Like it
Why did
isn't
they
just
do
like a
this? I don't
simple
get it.
grammar issue. Like they really just changed so much about the game and just kind of ruined it.
in the first place. When all the other Tales of games, they did strict translations for the most part. Maybe changed up some things here and there for American audiences to understand. I don't know why they went so far for Tales of Hearts R.
No, yeah, he actually went out of his way to say like the other Tales games, like he has some issues here and there with translations, but they're mostly fine. They're mostly like competent translations. It's just Hearts R for some reason where the
Yeah, it went left.
Yes.
Like, what the hell happened? Doesn't make
I
sense.
don't fucking know, dude.
What the hell's going on? That's why it's like one of my worst Tales of games. Tales of Hearts R.
I'm waiting for that fan translation for the DS version. That'll be the perfect.
Is that still going on?
I think so, man. Yeah.
Just remember,
Yeah,
That'll
as
be
far
the
as I know
perfect
it's still going.
Oh, I thought I figured to be dead by now.
I'm pretty
That's
sure you
old
can play
progress.
like all of Tales of Innocence. I'm pretty sure they finished that translation.
Yeah, I was
Yeah,
trying to play that
Innocence is
before,
done.
then just went off.
They
and
did
on.
finish Innocence.
Okay, so is there anything anybody else wants to talk about before we get up out of here?
play Nier Automata. It's the best. Don't care.
I agree.
Play Nier Automata.
first-
It's so good. Like, I want to play Persona 5 so I can, like, because everyone's like, Persona 5 is the best JRPG of this year. I'm all like, Nier Automata, even though I can't comment on Persona 5 yet. But, like, I want to play Persona 5, and I understand they're two separate, different play styles and all that. But I really can't wait to just, like, look at them and see which one I prefer. Probably going to be Nier, but I'm trying not to be biased. Trying.
I'm gonna laugh if you play Persona 5 and then you're just gonna say, okay, nah, Persona 5 is better than Nier.
Oh, my God. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. We will see. I'm finishing up Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze, and then I'm going to play Persona 5.
Nice.
Okay.
Yep.
Oh, wow.
That's the goal. I told myself, I'm like, you know what, backlog games, I gotta complete what I have on my plate, and then I'm allowed to buy a new game. Self-discipline, folks. Sucks.
Respect.
Shadow,
God,
I got something to ask you, Shadow. What do you think? How are you feeling about Xenoblade Chronicles 2
Woo!
coming out this year still?
Woo!
Hell no. Hell no. That game is not coming
They
out this
keep,
year.
they,
Might.
I know they keep confirming it like over and over again, and I'm like, no, just no.
I'm gonna say 30% maybe the Japanese version will come out. But
Yeah,
the
I see the
English-
Japanese version
Hell
coming out on
no.
like December 14th, and then we won't get it until mid
that's
next
still
year.
a maybe for me. That's still a maybe for me. But for the English to actually come out this year, get the
Yeah,
fuck
no
out.
way. I don't. I just keep
Yeah.
seeing like Nintendo of Europe and everybody just be like, yeah, it's definitely coming out this year.
Oh,
No,
right.
it's
No,
I know.
No, it's not.
It sure
I
is,
forgot
guys.
what YouTuber did it. They reported news that Nintendo reconfirmed it because they put it on the Switch marketplace or something like that.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Of course
they've
that's
been
gonna-
tweeting it like they were like tweeting the games that were coming out in 2017, and they made that like one of the first ones. And I'm just thinking, no, it's just not coming out in English in 2017.
freaking April. No, it's freaking May now. By now,
I know.
we would have seen a lot more. Come on now, we would have seen something.
To be
Like a
fair,
better
they just
trailer.
they just did get done recording the audio, like music for the games, and that usually happens late in development. So who knows? But Japanese release. Is
Yeah, the
my opinion.
Japanese release will be out in
Yeah,
December.
I was
I
about
have
to
no
say.
doubts about that.
Anybody want to bet me on it? Like,
Nah.
I will buy your copy of Xenoblade Chronicles too. I will buy you a copy. If it comes out in English this year, I will buy you a copy.
Oh,
I have Shadow. I have no faith that will happen, but I will take you up on that bet.
I like it.
You
I
hear it
like
here
it.
first.
All right, I like where this is going. No, you know what? Okay, I have a question. So, did you guys like Xenoblade Chronicles 2? Or I'm sorry, Xenoblade. Was it? Yeah, Xenoblade
X.
Chronicles
Chronicles
or X.
X.
That's what I meant. X. Sorry.
Yes, that's one of my favorite games of all.
Really?
I really like it, but it
Chronicles
didn't
X?
disappoint me in the
Xenoblade
story.
Yeah,
Chronicles
Xenoblade
X.
Chronicles X is one of my favorite games
It's
of all
one of
time.
your
I
favorite games of
love
all
that
time.
game.
I
Yes.
can't believe that. Really? Listen, okay,
Wow.
I played that for like
all right,
300 hours.
I played. I think I broke 100 hours, and that's it. Okay, because my thing is like Xenoblade. All right, my first Xeno was Xenoblade Chronicles, which was mind blowing, amazing, absolutely like top 5 JRPGs. I loved it, loved everything about it. And then I'm so excited for Xenoblade Chronicles X, and I was so let down. It was like a huge letdown. Now I will say like the interface. I will say like right, but like the interface was great. They did a great job expanding on the interface. Like seeing where you're at, seeing the mining system. I liked all that. The mechs, I was all about it. But the story, the story. Yeah, the story that existed apparently.
There wasn't really much of a story.
A letdown.
Okay, so
How do you go from
This is
Chronicle
where-
story to this bullshit right here? That just doesn't make any sense.
Exactly. Exactly.
You have a clear-cut template of what to do, how did you where you should improve on if you even can, and just do the same thing for X. But no, you decide to freaking half-ass everything to me.
I don't think they
It
have
was just
awful.
Sequel
Yeah,
bait.
Yeah, actually,
Sequel bait.
I will
Sequel
concede
bait.
that the ending is not that great, and I'll also say that though I didn't play Xenoblade Chronicles first, I actually played that after I played X, so I didn't go in expecting anything. I guess
Oh.
that's probably
Oh.
why
Wait,
it
what
was
did
maybe
you think
different.
about the story though?
From
the
someone who hadn't
characters.
played Chronicles at the time, I thought it was okay. I quite enjoyed it.
What? You're lucky. You're lucky you could think that way because anyone who's played Xenoblade Chronicles cannot think that way. It's I don't.
Yeah, well, having played Chronicles afterwards, I will agree that the story in Xenoblade Chronicles is much better. But yeah, I didn't have any expectations going in, so I quite enjoyed what was there.
And because like I said, I played Xenoblade Chronicles, then I played Xenoblade Chronicles X, and then I played Xenogears, which God help me, I don't know how I made it through that game. Ugh. I get it.
Oh, time out. Back it up for a second.
Hold up.
What do you mean you couldn't make it through that game? You thought it was bad?
Okay, so let me explain before you bring out your pitchforks.
Oh shit!
It's already out.
Okay. My thing is, it's not a bad game, but okay, retro gaming is just difficult. You know, I expected certain things, like I had to reel it back, and then just some, like the graphics were an eyesore. I get it. It came out like 1991, 1990. I
those
don't know.
graphics.
No.
That should all look really good.
I grew up with the PS1, man. I fucking love those old ass graphics.
Blocky graphics, they're the best.
I get you, but I got used to it. The story was actually really good. I felt like it was rushed, and I understand they had budget issues, and the director actually was going through like personal, like suicidal, crazy shit. So I get it. It was rough, but like at some point, like the second disc, they just threw so much shit at you. I was like, wait, whoa. Slow it down. Like I need to really, like what's the Xenon? What is happening right now? So I felt very lost. I will say the final boss was great though. The final boss actually, like all right.
I'll tell you what happened. Their money went to Final Fantasy VIII. I'm not making that up. This is real.
I thought 7 was the game that came out after.
No, it was 8.
Okay.
I remember.
But
demos.
Yeah, so Xenogears, like, it's not a bad game, but God, it's just playing it now was so. Oh my God, it was so difficult. I did it. I beat the game, but Jesus Christ, oh my God, never again. About like games, would you replay a JRPG? Nope, not that one. I would stay the fuck away from. I would send that game to my enemies.
Really?
I can't wait to replay it personally.
Wow.
Yeah.
But then again, it's my favorite game of all time, so I'm biased.
Yeah,
I'm actually glad I didn't play Xenogears when it first came out when I was a kid. I would have never understood a damn thing that was going on there. I didn't like to read at the time when I was a kid. So there's no way anything would have went over. Everything would have went over my head.
I played it as an adult and shit went over my head. What are you talking about?
I remember this one guy. I forget who he was. He was complaining about Xenogears. He was talking about some other game. It's like, this game is just good old school RPG fun, and you don't need a degree in fucking psychology like Xenogears.
Because that's so true, though.
I just remember the gameplay being really good. Like some moments in the story,
the gameplay
was good as well.
The gameplay was good, and the story was good, but it got really fucking like in your face. Holy shit! In the second disc, it was just feeding you information of sci-fi shit, and I'm just like, what?
Well, you have to be used to that, and you know, as a Star Trek fan, I'm just used to shit like that. It just happens all the time. No.
See, I'm not. I'm a fantasy girl. I like fantasy. When you put magic and dragons and unicorns, I'm about that life. Once you say like jetpacks and laser guns, I'm like, what? What's a laser? What?
Well, girl, try read the Silmarillion, and then you will die. You will just die.
Fucking amazing.
It is amazing, but it's so complicated and it's done so many shit on you.
You need to have like a guide open next to you that's as big as the actual book, but it's good.
Mm-hmm. Oh God,
that's what I had when I was playing Xenogears the whole time, so I understand what the hell was going on.
So yeah.
Oh my God, it was.
So
it was much.
Back to JRPG here. Xenoblade X.
My point is, I'm worried about Xenoblade Chronicles 2.
Are you going to comment on me shitting on Skyrim in the
Wait, what?
I fucking hate Skyrim so much. I hate it so much. People are like,
you haven't played Skyrim with mods.
Greatest RPG ever. Fuck Skyrim. Fucking
I know what you mean.
Tombs with the exact same goddamn enemies and the exact same shit in every single one.
Bad combat.
I think my favorite part about Skyrim was that mission to become a werewolf.
What?
I thought Skyrim was great.
Oh yeah, I didn't see that.
I thought that was awesome.
Even though I never beat it. I spent like hundreds of hours in that game. Then when I got my PC and I got the mods, forget it.
Man, I
tried.
like Skyrim.
I tried to love Skyrim because everybody was I bought it on PlayStation 3, played it for like 6 hours, gave up. I bought it on PC, and I tried to play it twice on PC for like 15 hours each time, and each time I just want to die.
Yeah, I never finished it either, though.
The biggest problem with Skyrim was the battle system.
Yeah, the battle
Yeah, you
system
just
was
missed shit.
garbage.
Wow.
The story
Yeah.
was garbage. Everything was garbage. It was just empty. There was nothing to do. Every tomb was the same. I
I
just
didn't even follow
this
the
is-
main
this is
quest.
a-
I just did side quests.
This is a boring.
I
This
get
is the
lost
most
so
boring
easy
Viking
in
game I ever
Skyrim.
played.
Wow. I didn't think
So,
it
yeah.
was. I thought it
But
was.
okay.
I thought it was good.
I mean,
Uh,
opinions. They can vary.
I thought Skyrim was okay.
So wait.
I got
going. Like Chronicles.
I think it's
Okay, I
fun
still
for
got
like a
questions
little
for
bit,
JRPG.
but it gets boring pretty quickly.
Yeah.
What exactly did you like? You like the battle system, of course, right? In X Chronicles X.
in X, yeah, I loved the battle
Yes,
system.
yes.
I think
yes.
we can agree it's the best part of that game.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That's pretty
And
much
probably the
Exploration,
only
the
reason to
world. I
play
loved
it.
the world, and
I
the
agree.
graphics.
Oh yeah, the world was pretty cool to traverse. Like it was a big, expansive, vibrant world.
yeah, I put off
Yeah.
getting my Skell for so long just because I didn't want to have the easy exploration route.
I just didn't like how you had level requirements to advance the story, and then you had to keep certain party members in your party to level them up, pretty much, or take them along.
Yeah, okay, yeah,
Ah,
that
that-
actually
that would be
kind of
what,
yeah, some of the side stories and stuff where you had to have them to a certain level or a certain requirement, that was kind of annoying.
Yeah, it's kind of.
And then they encourage you to use other characters, and then you couldn't start off a character side quest without having them at a certain level. So I kind of felt like it was a clever way to pad the game timeout.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's what they were going for. I think they were trying to force the use of characters that you probably wouldn't have used otherwise.
Yeah, exactly. But the
That
fact
sounds
you had to
like
use
a-
Alma and Lynn.
Yeah, and
That's
like
pretty
everything,
cool.
yeah, that was
Lynn was
kind
a-
of weird
was a-
how they
was a
sort of
program.
forced very particular characters on you constantly.
Okay, all right. So I met somebody that actually likes Chronicles X, which is just weird. Yeah.
Yeah, I actually liked it too, but I didn't like the writing. I thought the writing was bad.
Yeah, right. Well,
I thought the characters. There's too many characters. Also, there was 19. 19 compared to Xenoblade Chronicles, like 6, I think. There was 19 fucking characters, and I was like, I don't care enough about any.
I like
them.
most of the characters. I just wish they were more involved in the story, because in order for
that
for
was
them to
another
get
problem
anything,
too.
was to do their side quests.
Mm.
And I was like, I just put them in the story because I really like the murderess. The murderess, I thought she was pretty cool, but you,
I mean,
you
she
didn't know anything
was.
about her.
But like, it was just so long. I didn't care enough about these characters. I like hit my select few. I was like, Monk, don't care about you. This other guy, don't care about. I don't even know your name. Like, I don't care.
Yeah, the
I have to
characters.
admit, I don't remember half their names.
Right? You know?
I feel like I would have cared more if it was easier to do their like later side quests, but I didn't want to put in the effort. So, and their side quests were tied to their story and characters. So,
Yeah, I was
Like-
not
like I said,
feeling it.
It's really only worth playing just for the gameplay, and that's it.
Yeah.
So if you're into that,
but we have,
yeah.
so we have no worries about Chronicles 2 then.
I have no worries. It
not
looks more
really.
like Chronicles
Like,
1 though than anything. From
the
the
art style
very
for
I was
real.
gonna
beginning.
say it
First
does
one,
look more like
excited.
one.
It's
Okay.
gonna, I think they're implying that's going to be more like one, and if that's the case, then I think people will be happy.
Okay, that's what they should have did with X, but
Well, I mean, X was something
Whatever.
different.
why did they have to go with something different? I see that's the thing. I don't understand that. Why do some freaking developers have to go a different way with something that works?
Well,
That doesn't make any sense to me. If you have something that works that everybody likes, why go completely left and try to do something else?
try to think of it this way. Let's say you're a musician and you've been playing like the same kind of music. Wouldn't you want to play different kind of music just to do something different?
Yeah, I guess that is true.
Even if your fans hate it,
Different.
even if your fans hate it, it's part of your artistic expression. You want to do what you want to do.
Yeah, I can't remember exactly. I think I read an interview with one of the X developers saying that X is like what they always wanted to do earlier on, but they just couldn't. So they just decided that now they have the means or whatever. That's the game they're gonna make.
Oh, too bad it didn't. Well, I guess it did work.
Yeah.
I mean, X wasn't like exactly a failure or anything like that.
No, it sold pretty well.
It sold pretty well.
Yeah, we're so let down. Shit.
Yeah, still a down to me. It is like to us.
Yeah.
Some of us.
Mm.
We went a little bit longer than I thought. We definitely got to get out of here. I have more topics, but I have to get out of here myself. So let's start out with the outros. Go ahead, Souls.
Oh yeah. So yeah, good podcast. I know we haven't done one in a while, but it was good coming together and a cool new set of people coming through. Nice to meet all of y'all, and I definitely look forward to doing this again.
All right.
Woo!
So yeah.
Nightmare, go ahead.
Hey, this is Nightmare Alpha. You can find me on Twitter. It was great again, like always, because what would be a podcast without me, huh?
Oh my god.
That's
No.
himself.
But yeah,
Yes.
Damn.
but it was fun. It was fun. Hope we do that in 2 weeks again, like we usually should do.
Should. Some people have problems. I don't know who. Bob, go ahead.
Thanks for having me on once again. I'm about to stream if anyone wants to catch that. But
Persona
besides
5?
that,
Actually, I don't
no, I'm streaming Mario Kart.
Mario.
But yeah,
Okay.
thanks.
I'm probably gonna stream later today too.
Shintai?
Hey, thanks for having me back again. It's always good to do these, and I just need to make this perfectly clear. Berserk is objectively better than Code Geass.
Oh my God, Shintai.
Let's dig it.
Yeah.
Going in.
Yeah.
If you disagree, you're entitled to your wrong opinion.
Yeah. Preach, boy.
You don't even care.
I tell you, Bao can just deal with a bromance. That's all.
Oh my god. Listen, Berserk X Griffith all day, every day. Ship it. Ship it.
That's just an underdeveloped character.
Oh, I'm sorry. What? What'd you say?
What?
Please don't. Just no.
Y'all
Please,
remember
not
here,
now.
retreat,
Not
retreat,
now.
bro.
Please.
Wait. All right, we need to move this along because we're about to fight. I'm about to jump through the screen and just fight. I'm ready. I'm ready to throw down, man. Berserk is the greatest. It's just a good anime. Oh god. Okay. Anyways,
It is. I'm totally there with you.
I'm with you together. Woo. All right.
Wonder Twin Powers.
Woo.
JRPG, go ahead with your outro.
Thanks for having me on, everybody. This was fun. I apologize. I feel like all I've done is yell at things like Square Enix and Skyrim and everything else. But
That's cool.
yeah,
It's
I do
all
like
good,
daily
man.
content on YouTube usually, except now I'm currently moving and I'm going to be on TV tomorrow, so I don't really have time to do stuff. But yeah, you can catch me at JRPG on YouTube.
Woo.
Alrighty. And Pelvic.
Oh, hey. All right. Thank you for having me. This was actually like super fun. Not that I thought it wasn't going to be fun. I just was like nervous. I always get nervous during podcasts. I'm like, ah. But this was super fun. I really enjoyed this. If you enjoy me, feel free to subscribe to me on YouTube at Pelvic Gaming. I do lots of reviews and top fives.
Alrighty. I like the energy that you always have.
Thank
You're
you.
really good.
I appreciate
Like-
that. I appreciate it.
Like, real quick, how long does it take for you to edit your videos?
Fucking forever. Like it just feels like forever.
Yeah.
If I sit down and like actually focus and just like everything off, no Family Guy in the background, just like me and this goddamn
Oh, yeah,
computer.
that's exactly what I do.
Yeah. Then it takes me like 3 hours, which isn't so bad, but like oftentimes I'm like, watching some stupid shit on my TV and I'm like, ooh, what's this? I've seen this episode like 500 times, but whatever, why not watch it again? So But yeah.
Don't read the comments because
I'm
Lardo
reading
is
the
going
comments right
in.
now. I'm reading the comments. And I was like, I'm not going to say anything. And this podcast has to end. But in my mind, I was like, I'll fight you. I'll fucking fight you. I was reading the comments. So, anyways, this is fine. We're fine. We're gonna move past this like adults.
There's a bunch of
Be an
Suzaku.
adult about Berserk.
I understand. Oh man, if we had time, I would be like, let's go, comments section. Let's go.
All right, guys. All right. I'm Chad. We lead the JRPG enthusiast, JRPG God. Thank you guys for coming out here tonight, spending your Sunday. You know, when you could have been doing anything else for the past couple hours, and you hung out with me when we had a good discussion. I really appreciate that.
Could have played Persona 5.
I could have been. You know, now I gotta just do my nightly rituals and just go to bed. I got work in the morning. So I see you guys later. Peace.
Bye.
Bye.
How do I end this? Oh yeah.